Hello YouTube, my name is Jack, welcome back to Barnyard. We're going to get another game today between Aeldari and Votan. Woo!
Yay!
Hey! Yeah, ready for another competitive game?
Competitive?
Well, I mean, it is Saturday.
It's Saturday?
It is Saturday, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That ruins everything.
If you haven't been here before, we do a game every Tuesday and every Saturday. Today is our more competitive of said days, the spicier day. So subscribe, like, do all the things, and strap in, because this is going to be my updated, slightly updated list from the list that I took to the tournament on the weekend, the Clash list. The vlog, if you want to see that and all of the details, is actually out now. It came out literally just before this video, so you can go check that out. It's only 15 minutes long. If you want to go check it out and then come back.
No, don't do that. Stay here.
You can do whatever you like.
You like it here.
But yeah, I'm going to be changing the list ever so slightly for today's game. Not for tailoring.
No.
Just updating what I was running, a few different things. Mainly to get some phantasm in there if I need it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the phantasm?
Redeploy 3 units.
Oh, okay.
Because it's 2 CP, so I didn't have it before. And you today are playing all of the bike shenanigans.
Doing bikes?
You have a lot of Otanios and 2 land fortresses.
Count them. 1, 2. Like Elmo.
We don't actually have a second land fortress.
No.
So today we're just running a kill rig, or a war rig.
A war rig.
Which is Neil's custom creation for Necromunda stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's roughly the same size, so...
It's basically the same height and the same length and slightly skinnier.
Yeah. Now, if you haven't gone to check out Dice Arcade, I highly suggest going to check out Dice Arcade. They're our sponsor. You get up to 3% additional off all of their stuff over there if you use code Barnyard. And on top of that, you can get up to 25% off new orders if you become a member with us, which is only it's only $4 a month with us here, right there. And it also helps us out. So you basically make all your money back in one purchase, and you can help us in the process. Why would you not?
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Otherwise, it's very early. We're ready to...
It's so early.
We're ready to start a game. Brain ready? Let's go. Yeah.
I'm scared.
Yeah. So we'll see how we go. I think Votan is going to be very, very, very brutal for me today.
I don't know. So
are not nice.
I will say I haven't run a proper competitive Votan list, but I think this is a pretty good list. It's based on a list by some fellow. Gary. It's based on a list by Gary.
Yes.
It's not quite Gary's list. I'll talk through that when it's time.
Yeah. Gary, we've taken your list and we've altered it slightly. Mainly, well, we don't have all the models that he used. We could have had all the models that he used, like slightly proxied, but also Neil prefers to play this way, and I somewhat agree. I think this is better. So we'll see.
Gary did pretty well.
He did pretty well.
We don't know if I'm going to go pretty well.
He came 7th.
Yes.
At the event, and he was the only Votan player. So we'll see how we go. But, are you ready for lists?
Let's try.
Okay, you want to go first or second?
Sure, I can go first.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, all right. So we have Votan. There is a Brockia Forge Master. So he's an upgraded Forge Master. That way he can reduce 1 instance of damage from whatever it is to 0.
Yep.
He can heal 4 a turn. 4 a turn. He's pretty great.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's pretty good.
He gets +1 to hit?
Yes, he also gets +1 to hit.
+1 to hit, ignore damage, and 4 heal 4 wounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unlike Gary, I just wanted to run some melee, so I've chucked in the Einhir Champion.
Yes.
I think it's a very good unit.
You swapped a caster for this.
Yes, I swapped a caster.
So no denies.
No denies, but I now have a different phase where I can actually be useful. And he has all the things he usually has. The can't ignore, no phase cap for wounds, can deal mortals, etc., etc. Then I've got 2 Carls. I have the local with a long list.
Yeah,
so
that one's confusing to use.
That one's very confusing to use.
We should endeavour to use that as properly as possible today.
So he can, if a model kills something, I think it's that phase or that battle turn, he gives 1 more judgment token, but I will double check it.
Yeah.
But he's literally there just as a judgment token farm.
Yep.
And then we've got Uther. Uther is pretty broken.
Yeah, I think, honestly, he's up there with Trajan. Yeah, I don't like him.
He is the reason to run Great Arthurian League.
Yeah, he's so nasty.
He's so good. He does a million different things.
Yeah, 160 points is well worth it, even if he had no melee and no shooting. And he does.
He does.
So.
Yeah, he does have melee and shooting. He does mortal wounds on 6s in melee.
Oh,
he reduces. He's got a damage cap himself.
Yeah,
but
he has 10
it's a different way of
Yeah, it's gross.
We have 2 units of fully kitted out Hearthkin warriors.
Yep.
They've got the shoot gun and the missile launcher.
The shoot gun.
And the missile launcher, and they've got scanners, and they've got med packs, so they're doing everything.
Yeah, they have
all
the gubbins.
All the gubbins.
It's 175 points a squad.
It's quite expensive.
That is quite expensive.
Yeah.
For T4, 1 wound. Pretty gross.
And then we have the Pioneers. I think they remain the best unit in the Codex.
Yep.
They go very far, got a pre-game move, lots of shooting.
OBSEC.
OBSEC, they can go and scan,
move.
which I'm going to do this game.
Yuck.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, 375 points gets you 9 of them.
I know, they're great.
That's like, wow, 39 wounds.
If I could take
Holy
another
heck.
unit of this, I would.
Yeah.
If I could take 2 more units of it, I would. Then I've got a unit of 4 Thunderkin with the beamers. So they've got extra range today, 30 inch range.
Now you prefer playing them with the other.
I do prefer, but you know, Gary's list had beamers, so I thought let's stay a bit more true to
4
Gary.
beamers.
Yep, so 4 of them.
And last, but not least.
But very not least, we have not 1, but count them, 2 land fortresses with the big shooty hunter gun on the top.
Yeah.
So which you can't roll invulns against it. It's
basically
not mortal wounds,
it's an auto hit, an auto wound, and then an auto ignore all saves and 2d3 plus 6 damage.
Yeah.
So it's basically you can't avoid it in any case.
No.
And it can wipe basically a whole squad.
Yes. That's what
Why
it's there
not?
for. That's what it's there
Just
for.
kill a whole squad. Why not?
Yeah.
It's pretty gross.
It is pretty gross.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I actually thought that you'd deploy a lot more aggressively because now I've changed my list to allow me to phantasm. So if I do go second,
yes, you can
for the
run
first
away.
time in many games between us, I can run away now, which is helpful.
Yes.
But for me today, Votann, I have my 2 Farseers. So this is my Sunstorm Farseer. She has Doom, which I literally cannot use today. It does not work. I have Executioner, Smite, and also Natural Leader on this one. So I believe I still gave her Natural Leader. So she has my Chapter Master rerolls. And yeah, she just jumps around. She's OBSEC, moves like a bajillion inches. Yeah. I would double check if she's Natural Leader. This one might be Natural Leader, I can't remember.
All right, you'll figure it out.
Whichever one it is. This one is my Support Farseer. Has the Spirit Stone and Athlan, so I get to reroll a Psychic spell a turn. She knows 3 powers. I've swapped Will of Azuyan for Fateful Divergence, and I've taken Seer the Shifting Vector away, because in my last game of the tournament, I rolled 22 dice, no 6s, did not keep a single CP.
Well done.
Not worth it. So Fateful Divergence is back in. Then I have a Skyrunner, Warlock Skyrunner, with Quicken Restrain. I've taken Protect Jinx out of my list. I feel like I didn't use it as much as I could have. I generally found I was smiting most of the time, and Quicken is very helpful for doing Warp Ritual. So we're going to use that instead. Very handy, just hope I don't perils and then die, because that will kill both my Warlock and my Farseer.
Yay!
Yeah, then I have a Zuerman, just a Zuerman. That's it.
Yep.
He's just here. He likes killing stuff, and he has done really well for me at the tournament. He actually got all the way through a unit of 10 Terminators on his own.
Well done.
He is a beast. Yeah, a beast he is. So he will be joining me today. And his counterpart, the lovely daughter in crime, it shall be Jane Czar. She does not deal a whole lot of damage, but man, she puts in work elsewhere. She advances and charges, she ignores Overwatch, she makes everything fight last, she makes everything -1 attack, she's -1 to hit, she's phase capped, she's OBSEC, she can stand back up, she does a lot of things.
Yeah, she does a lot of things.
But yeah, not very killy. So basically she just screams and she runs fast, but she does not do much else.
I don't know, I've seen her do work on the channel.
Yeah. Then I have 2 units of Dire Rangers. They just have double catapults on their leaders, so I just have extra gunny guns and no upgrades on them. So the leaders only have 2 wounds. It's fine. That's all I really need. They're there for actions and shooting if I need them in any specific game, like bombs, for example, on tear down their icons, and that's pretty much it. Then I have some Banshees. I have 2 units of Banshees. One has the Mirror Swords Piercing Strikes combo. The other 5 lot of Banshees has Nerve Shredding Shriek and also Crone Scream.
Shredding Shriek.
Shriek, and then an Executioner. So basically I drop 5 attacks to deal a bunch of mortal wounds on charge.
Nice.
And that's basically it. And I get extra strength as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Then I have, of course, the infamous combo of the Crushing Blows, Biting Blade. So just a lot of damage. Man, these guys output a lot of damage. Yeah, be worried about them. Auto wounding means I don't need to roll to wound, which is pretty good. So very keen on them. Hopefully they can deal some damage today. Very good. And then I have a unit of dragons. They have Dragon's Fury, Blazing Fury, and a Fire Pike. So they're -2 to get charged. That's the other half of my relic, like Crone Scream. And then I have Fire Pike for extra 2 damage and extra 6 inches of range. And yeah, they have an extra 4 inches of range as long as the leader's alive. God, excuse me, it's morning. Yeah, so basically they will deal a lot of damage from even further away. And then I have 10 Warp Spiders, count them.
Yeah, they're very good.
Yeah, these are my natural leader target, naturally. There you go. And they reroll all their hits. They can move once per game, they can redeploy. And they're with Web of Deceit. And the leader has Power Blades and 2 Spinners. Almost last but not least, I have a Falcon. It has Bright Lances and a Shuriken Cannon. So like a Pulse Laser, a Lance, and a Shuriken Cannon. Very nice. And then last but not least, that's carrying my Dragons today. And then 1 for each of the Avengers with Azulman and the Banshees with Jane Zar. We have 2, count 'em, Wave 7s. So my Wave 7s are carrying my stuff, and they have their Bright Lances. Yeah, basically everything's in a transport.
All right.
Everything's in a transport, or it's behind a wall, or it's deep striking, or something.
Yeah, that's good.
So don't shoot me, please, because if you do, I will die instantly.
I would like to shoot you, thank you.
No, I'm going to be as behind walls as physically possible today, because if you give Votan the chance, they
will shoot you.
Kill everything. So I'm not going to.
All right.
Yeah, and yeah, in terms of the mission today, we are playing Conversion. So this is the hold 1, hold 2, hold more. You get points for holding the middles and also holding your enemies. If you don't hold your own, you lose points. That's the bonus. And in terms of secondaries, I am today doing Warp Canes Behind.
Warp Canes Behind?
I am. Yeah. So this is Warp Ritual in the middle. Gosh. And then Wrath of Cain is the whole gimmick of the list. I need to kill something and shooting a man with an Aspect Warrior. And then I have Behind Enemy Lines, because there's nothing else that you really give away. Maybe no prisoners, but that's Wrath of Cain, same secondary. And I also don't really want to kill 4 characters, because one of them is -1 to wound in combat, -1 damage, T5, 2 up armor, void armor, -1 AP, no reroll wounds, etc., etc., etc. And the other one reduces all damage to 1. So, no, thank you.
Yeah, you got to get 6 successful attacks through to him.
It's going to leave the characters alone. That's me. And for you?
You're
doing Claim Wealth Watch.
I'm actually doing all the Votan ones.
Woo,
Have a look at the board. I have basically every unit is a scanning unit, so I shouldn't have any problem with scanning stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, why not?
Why not?
We'll try it.
Yeah. So basically, this is Ancestors are watching. Is that the one where you claim stuff at the end of the game?
Ancestors are watching is I've got to kill things with judgment tokens.
That's right. And you lose points if they're alive.
If they're alive, correct.
And then Prospects of Wealth.
That's where I have to prospect.
Scan stuff. And you get scanning points.
Scan the objectives.
Yep. And then Lay Claim is 5 points for each of the markers you hold at the end of the game. Those markers have to be 6 inches away from my deployment zone and the edge. So I put one in this corner, I put one in that corner over there, and one in the middle. Yeah. The little white tokens.
Seems like a plan.
Yeah. So essentially, you'll have to hold those at the end of the game. I'm guessing you will, but we'll see.
Maybe.
So yeah, I think we're ready for a roll-off.
All right.
You think you want to go first or second?
Look, I would like to probably go first.
Yeah.
It forces you to redeploy. It means I still won't get a lot of shooting turn 1.
Yep.
But I get to lay claim on. I get to prospect immediately on one of the external objectives. So that's an immediate 3 points. Probably won't get to do a lot of shooting.
Nope.
But yeah, we'll see how we go.
I also think I want to go first. If I do, then you will pretty much move away from me.
Yes.
But who knows? I might be able to get some shooting down, and also I won't need to spend my 2 CP for redeploy.
Yes, that's true.
Either way, it's not really a huge deal, because if I do spend the 2, then you just lose a turn of shooting.
Yes.
So here we go. I'm red. Okay.
Oh.
Are we going second?
All right.
I will immediately Phantasm.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure the pre-game move for you happens after this, because you're the attacker and you can figure out who's doing what in what order.
Sure. Okay.
So I will just redeploy.
Yep.
And then you get to move your bikes pre-game.
That is correct.
And I will run away.
Run away!
Run away!
All right.
Yeah.
So chat said, philosophy of carry says, howdy gents, good luck, have fun, thanks for the stream. No problem, thank you very much. Down to Meat says, love the robo heads on the Forge Masters entourage. Thank you. Yes, one thing about this Votan army is that I cannot stand the weird little dome heads from GW. I think they're gross and I don't like them. So instead, what we have is heads from 2 different suppliers, Anvil Industry, which I think are great, and then Puppets War for some of them. I think the Berserkers are Puppets War, and everything else is Anvil Industry, who I both highly recommend, even though they are overseas. Anvil Industry, I've never had a problem getting a package from them. So yeah, do that. It's great.
Okay, so I've moved in a way where I think that you probably won't be able to shoot me.
I think it'll be very hard for me to shoot
These
you.
bikes can move 24 to here, and that will be the only thing that you'll be able to see me with. But if they do move all the way over here, then I'm basically just going to kill them then in the next turn. You'd be throwing them away to shoot me once. Everything else is very well hidden. There's a nice line here where you won't be able to see anything through. So basically nothing from over there can see me. This tank might be able to be seen by something, like a couple bikes or something. But if anything, you'll be going through the dense terrain, and I'm transhuman anyway. So I should be fine. Everything on the map today, ladies and gentlemen, is obscuring, except for the forests, which are your dense, so -2 to move through, unless you have fly, and -1 to hit. Okay. And I apologize already for my sniffling. It is a cold morning here in Sydney, and my nose is not liking it.
Well, I am going to... Now, just a couple of questions.
Yes.
A couple of questions. So, how far do the warp spiders... Can they advance and shoot?
Yes.
And then they redeploy?
No.
Oh, if you want them to?
I can only redeploy if I don't advance.
Ah, okay.
So they move 12.
Okay, and they've got like a 12. So they've got a 24-inch threat range unless you advance?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I won't be able to redeploy.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, which is why I think bringing things down here is a bit of an issue, because if you don't kill all the spiders, then I can basically shoot them and then redeploy to anywhere on the board. So you'd just be giving me more movement.
Yeah. So I'm going to move my 12 onto this point.
I actually thought that Neil would play a lot more of an aggressive game. I figured that you would place your 2 land fortri right here on the middle, and then just sit them ready in the open, because you'd be -1 to hit, and then you just take the brunt of the impact. And if you go turn 1, then you get to move out really far, and if not, then I would go first and have a chance to shoot you.
Yeah,
but
I have not done that.
No, you have not, which makes it an interesting game. The land fortresses are literally, within range of a master. Ignore a damage. He can auto change 1 to a 6 with Ulthar. He can reroll a save, and against AP3 he has a 4-up save on armor. And then he heals 4 wounds a turn, gets +1 to hit, and can act on top bracket.
So it's hold 3, hold more?
Hold
3, 1, 2,
hold
or more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and more.
So I don't need to hold 3 to hold more than you, do I?
Also, hello to chat. Hello. Hi, Paul. See you tomorrow. Down to Meat is here. Yes. Down to Meat says he loves the robo heads on your entourage.
You're doing the thing where you read it again.
Christian's here. Hi, Christian. And Mr. Fiend is here. Give him hell, boys. We shall.
I'm just going to check
He's
on
more
one
of a man,
more
I'm more
thing
of a boy, but
before
I'll try.
I do this. I just want to check.
That was a compliment, by the way.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
You're welcome.
I'm just checking to see one last thing, which is if whether or not 2 units can scan at the same time.
No.
You're sure about that?
Very sure.
Oh, how sure?
95%.
95%. And why do you think that?
Because it would be pretty broken if you had 3 bike units scan all of the objectives
and
and get 9 points.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, just a tad.
Just a little broken?
Just a little bit.
All right, so I'm not going to go over there. The question is, what do I want to do here with these bikes? So chat, because it is a more competitive game, I'm going to do more thinking.
More thinking.
More thinking.
It is probably more of a thinking kind of game.
More thinking with my noggin.
Yeah, the pressure is on as well because I really wanted to go 4-1 at the event, and spoilers ahead, I didn't. I went 2-2-1, so like 2 wins and a draw. One of the losses, I definitely think I could have won the game, but it was purely just down to dice. Dice did not want me to win. And then the draw, I was so close, 1 point off. And that was against the new Dark Angels, which have literally just been nerfed. So if you count that one as a win, which I definitely think I would win now, and if you count the other one as a win because of dice, then I would have gone 4-1, but I didn't. So,
all right,
so pressure's on against
last
Votan.
question. Can the warp spiders move through that terrain?
They fly, essentially.
Okay, they fly.
Yeah.
Okay, so they've got basically a 24. No, they've got a 30-inch range if you advance them.
Auto advance, yeah.
Yes. All right, so that's basically what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
But you know that I would be committing myself to a unit and then dying.
Yeah, probably.
I have also spent my 2 CP, so I go from 3, because I start with 2, go up to 3, go down to 1. So I'm on 1 and you are on 2. Yeah, it's not looking amazing. Go Magic Space Elves, says Christian.
Right.
I shall go. I shall try.
These lads.
But we shall see. I don't know. Votan is so scary. I feel like most people do not enjoy playing against Votan.
But I think that's based on a reputation that they don't necessarily warrant anymore.
Do you want to sit in that, as in to see through it, or do you want to sit behind it?
I'll probably sit behind it. What I'm basically...
We should move our dice signs as well. This was just to show off our deployment zones for the markers, and that's basically it.
You know what? I'm going to bring these guys back and these guys over there. That makes most sense to me.
Okay.
All right, and then these guys will move over there.
You know that you get 24-inch movement.
Yeah, I know. But I'm trying to do it properly so that I don't cheat-some-a-doodle.
Cheat-some-a-doodle.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cheat-some-a-doodling.
Okay. So that's just the redeploy phase done. Wow, that took a long time. Brain slow. Okay. All right, let's then, I'm not going to be able to see anything, so that's fine.
So no shooting today.
No shooting right yet.
And speaking of professionals.
Oh, yeah.
I used to, at the tournament, I was rolling 7 dice because I had Weeping Stones.
Okay.
I took them out of my list so that I could have those 2 CP. That was the other thing I took out. So just 6 dice today for Strands of Fate, and I'm re-rolling 2 of them because my 2 Farseers.
I just realised I was trying to do one thing over there.
That's a lot of saves. I don't think I'll need the saves.
Screen like this.
Because you're not going to be shooting me at all. So I'll re-roll the 2 saves and see what we get on a Psychic. I did not get a Psychic. That's not good.
So what have you got?
There's an advance, 2 charges, a hit, and 2 wounds. Well, I'll definitely take the hit, and I'll take the 2 wounds. And I will take I don't really need a charge or anything. Take an advance just for memes.
Sure. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I don't think that I'm going to be doing much killing this turn either.
Yeah. The thing you do have is you have the drop pod. Drop pod. Yeah.
Yep.
Sure. It's going to be what it's going to be.
Yeah.
I effectively can't screen these from everything because you can drop pod.
Yes.
So, and I realized what I really needed to do was just move these slightly differently. So I'm going to fix them up in this because I want to screen a little bit so that you can't drop pod and shoot this thing.
And I assume the intention with these bikes over here is that you're scanning and that they are behind a wall.
That is correct.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to move them. So that is actually true.
Instead of taking let me just see where you go. Oh, actually I can't, but hold on, I should measure the objective. Let me measure this objective and see. How far away is this? If you sit right on the corner, you'd be within 27 of me, 26-inch charge, and then basically a 14-inch move becomes a 12. So you're within 12. So I need a 12-inch charge. Oh no, I wouldn't be able to do it. No, it's too far. Can't do it, so I'm just going to leave what I have for my Strands of Fate.
Yeah, okay. So are you deciding that you probably can't charge me?
I cannot charge with my...
So what these guys are going to do is they're going to relatively...
Screen out the corner?
Yeah, from the boat dropping, right?
Yeah.
Because what I'm trying to do right now is just kind of do a big bubble screen.
Yep.
I don't mind that these guys are going to be -1 to shoot at, right? But I can make something -1 to shoot at as well.
Yep.
And that's what's going to happen here. So I'm going to actually bring these guys back forward again so that they can hear, because I'm going to have other things holding the base, the back here.
Yep.
And what this means is I'm going to try and start to do this. I'm going to move. Where am I going to move this? You've got to move to 36 inches.
To be able to shoot you,
to be able to shoot
but
it.
I still need line of sight because they're not 18 wounds, they're 16 wounds, which, to be honest, I actually wish that they were 18 wounds instead.
Pull this guy.
It'd be much easier for me because then I could just shoot through all the terrain.
Yeah.
But no.
But I'm thinking, because I'm not going to get to shoot with these, the question is there any reason to move them? In order for you to shoot them, you've got to get within 36 for your big guns, except for one boat has 48, did you say?
Yeah.
Which is the boat which has 48?
The Falcon has a gun which is range 48.
Can you point to the Falcon,
It's
please?
this one with the big pulse.
Okay, so it's the one that can deep strike anyway.
Yeah, the 2 wave weapons and the Falcon's in deep strike.
Okay. So I think this is all pretty well screened. Yeah. You're going to have to deploy outside of my bubble.
Yep.
You're right that I'm going to do the action over there.
Yep.
These guys are going to be naturally -1 to shoot anyway, unless you come. Well, we can pull ourselves like this way a little bit so that I'm on the
thing.
But they have flies, so they don't care.
Okay.
He's here. He's not going to have anything to shoot at this turn anyway, so there's 0 incentive to move him.
Yep.
This guy is my backup.
Yep.
I've got 0 incentive to move that. The Khan they can both kind of shuffle like this, so that the thing's going to be closer, but I'm on the point as well. I'll put one of these guys on the point, put that there. You can't come down the back. You can't come over there. You can't come over here. I'm going to be scoring more. Yeah, all right, let's do that.
That's a good point.
What?
Hold on.
What?
Wow, great catch.
What have I done? What have I done?
You've already messed it up, Neil.
Oh, how did I mess it up?
I split up your bikes for you so you'd have a scanner.
Oh,
and a medic and
he split up my bikes for me.
And you've put all your cannons in the one squad.
Look at that.
So maybe you should have an antenna and a medic.
Yeah.
And a
thank
you down
so
to
I'll
me.
bring an antenna over here. Right?
Yeah.
And then I'll bring...
You need a cannon, a medic, and
I'm
a
doing
scanner.
that.
Yeah.
Well, nicely spotted.
Nicely
I just
spotted.
wanted
Damn.
Jackson did admit that he was the one who split them up.
I split them up on the side of the board.
Yeah,
in like
incorrectly.
No.
Incorrectly.
No.
Incorrectly.
No.
Thank you, chat, for
in
spotting.
a 3x3 grid
Thank you.
correctly, and he took the other way instead of this way.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, all right. Thank you, chat, before that became a problem. I think that's it. So, okay, so I'll do wealth over there.
Yeah, so on a 5,
On a,
you get an extra 3
5
points.
or a 6?
It's a 5 because you have a scan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 5, I get an extra...
I know your rules, sir.
I think it goes to 5, not to 6, though.
It is a 6.
It's a 6,
It goes to a 5.
Okay.
With a scan.
Okay. Anyway. Nope.
That's not it.
Well, I've done that. I also hold 2, hold more.
And you hold that one over there. So you're getting essentially 5 points for those spikes over there.
Yeah.
Because you'll get 2 for primary now.
Yeah.
Whoops, I gave you.
Oh, wait, can you score it on the first turn, primary?
Primary is the bonus, which you get for holding the medal at the end of your turn. And then you get, what is it? Not Ancestors Watching.
It's Prospects of Wealth.
Prospects of Wealth, which is 2 points. Yeah, and then you get to put a judgment token. Oh, is that at the end of my turn? A judgment token on one of my things on an objective?
Actually, no. I get to do that on at beginning of my turn.
Beginning of your turn.
Yeah, so we can put one over here.
Yep.
On this guy.
He's finding the materials.
Yes.
So this wave serpent has one. Nice.
And I think because I couldn't see anything with the cards,
yep.
There's no other option there.
Okay.
I'm just going to make sure this guy's pulled back a little bit. That guy's pulled back a little bit. Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Well, let me measure some distances. What did you give me to work with these bikes up here? Assuming that I go around...
You will get to shoot them.
Assuming that I have to go around this terrain. I'm within 25, so it becomes a 24-inch charge. If I move 14, then it becomes a 10, and I have Ghost Walk and a charge dice.
I thought we talked about it and you said you were out of charge.
I measured from the back of the point, but you put your dude all the way up in the middle of the corner. So... yeah, because I didn't want to cheat you by taking a charge dice. Okay. I don't have a charge dice, is what I'm saying. I would need an 8 with Ghost Walk and Thingo. So I just don't think it's worth it. I think I may as well just let you have your points for now and just shoot as many of them as I can see. Sure. And that's basically all I can do. So yeah, we'll give Natural Leader to the spiders and I think we're just going to advance them somewhere and there's not really much point in doing anything else. We might actually get out a unit of Avengers here. We're going to drop them, run them into this building, like behind here.
Sure.
So that they can hold. And then we'll put the Scorpions inside this Wave Serpent. Okay. And we're going to push it all the way up to over here, I think.
Go nuts.
Something like that. So we'll just swap Scorpions for Avengers.
He thinks Judgment's at the end of the other player's turn. I will double check.
Yeah, that's what I said. The end of my turn. Yeah.
Well, I will check.
So, yeah. Now where do I want to go? So, I don't have any warp dice, which is a little bit of a problem. So, we're going to move my Farseer bike. She's going to move just up to here. She will see these lands, 18 away, and be 16, at least away from the middle. And then we're going to move this Wave Serpent just over here, so that it is out of line of sight of pretty much all of your boats, your cars and stuff. But I want to be within 36 and line of sight of these lads. Where's line of sight? Maybe not. Hey. If I wanted to get line of sight on them, it's not looking good. So maybe we'll put them down here and then we'll just shoot the other side. Yeah, let's shoot down here. So this side just here, 36. Like that. Good. Very good. I just want to whittle all the squads down, really, is my plan. I think that this Wave Serpent's going to have to move.
You know what I should have done with them? I should have claimed to have advanced them.
Yeah, so I could shoot here. But then both of those cars are going to be able to drive up out of here.
Yeah, it's actually, that is correct. It's at the end of your turn, not the beginning of mine. So that's fine. He does not have a token.
So I have 2 CP to my name.
All right, you took the token off?
Sure.
Yeah, good.
Well, I mean, it's sitting there. You're going to get to do it at the end of my turn anyway.
Yeah, but...
Let's go here, and I have a game plan.
Okay.
So I got up to 2 CP. And these guys are going to essentially auto-advance with my dice over here. I have a funny feeling that they're going to get destroyed. But you know what? I'm going to sit them like yours. Let's put them behind the wall so you can't see them, but I just want some cover as well. So we'll just say it's all a wall.
Sure.
That way I can get some cover and hopefully survive. And if you commit some bikes down here, then I'll basically just countercharge the heck out of you. With a bajillion things. And then we're going to move all my spiders just up here into this little crack. And
you got spiders in your crack?
I do have spiders in my crack. And the crack of my table side. Yeah. And then...
The chainsaw goes, brrr, you are correct. I should have done it at the end of his turn.
Well, so it will be the end of my turn.
When you destroy a Votan unit, you get it. Each time you do it, action or psychic action, you get it. At the end of each of my opponent's turns, I only have one opponent, I think, you can select one enemy unit within range of an objective marker that your opponent controls. It gains a token.
Yeah. Okay, so we're doing some risky plays here, but we're going to see how we go. Okay, so I have no psychic dice. So we're just going to move on to the spy kick phase.
Sure.
We're going to do Faithful Divergence on my Fascia. Needs like a 6. Fails, but I get a free reroll. I'll just use it here. Still fails, and then I'm going to do Focus Will on my Warlock, and that does go off.
Good.
Okay, and then the Warlock, the Fascia in the middle is going to do my Warp Ritual.
Sure.
Goes off on a 5. It
Goes
does go
off.
off, and then I'm going to use the Warlock to Focus Will, quicken myself back. It needs a 5. Goes off.
All right.
Woo! Meow.
Straight back again.
Straight back again. And that is the power. That's why I changed the list. Because before I was trying to do that and it was really hard. So we're going to go right back here. So that's 3 points.
Okay.
I did not get my CP though, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay. Now for some shoost. We're going to shoost this thing first, Wave Serpent, into these guys.
They're -1 to hit?
Yes, they're -1 to hit.
How is that Wave Serpent even seeing them?
Did I not? Oh, hold on. Let me move ever so slightly, like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to grab that?
Whatever I need. Whatever.
Yeah, we just make sure it's kosher. That's all.
Thank you.
All right.
Something like that.
And what's the range on that thing?
36.
Okay.
I should be in. Yes, I definitely am.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Yes, thank you. So we're going to fire. We'll fire.
All right. Wait. So these are -1 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So we'll just fire 1 Bright Lance first and see how we go. Depending on a 4, I do get a reroll for Votan, which still misses. I think at this point I'm just going to auto hit that one and then auto wound that one and then he'll die.
You'll auto hit and auto wound.
Yeah. Auto dead.
Yeah, I don't get a reroll. What's the minus on it?
4.
So that is -3.
Yeah. So you have 4 up save base.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 4 up.
So he's dead.
So he's dead. So one guy's
Flat 4 damage.
Flat 4 damage.
Right. And then we'll do this Wave Serpent is going to go into those spikes in the middle.
Okay. I will pay a CP to make them -1 to hit.
Okay. So you'll go down to 1. Oh, you'll go up to 3 and then down to 2.
No, up to 3, down to 2. Correct?
Yep. And then I will shoot my lances. So 4s. I have no auto hits left. I do get a reroll though. Come on. No. And then we'll just auto wound that one.
Okay. So 1 more die.
1 more dies from that unit. And that's my whole turn.
Actually, which guy? Yeah, I'm going to leave the scanner, and I think we'll have to call that
the medipack.
No, the scan. I want the scanner and the thingy. And
okay,
both.
so that dude, you need an antenna.
Yeah. Well, I don't have another antenna bike, so we're just going to say that's an antenna bike.
But this is the medi dude. So if you
there's no medi dude.
There's 3 different things.
Yes, there is.
A scanner, a gun.
Yeah, but I literally don't have a model with another antenna. Is what I'm saying.
You have 3 antennas. You have 3 antennas and 3 scanner things.
Oh crap!
And 3 things.
That's what's going on. Let's keep fixing things.
Come on, man. Come on.
There we go.
There we go. All right, that's it. That's my turn. So no morale for them, and basically I'm whittling them so that in the future turns I can get my Wrath of Cain kills. I left my Falcon on purpose off the board because I was just going to give him things to shoot at. I'm still really hidden, and I will pay my 2 CP, by the way, for Fire and Fade, which is the last thing I needed to do. This thing's going to jump here. Yeah. So that it is out of line of sight. I'm pretty sure I can do that multiple times per game now, and it's not once per game. It used to be.
Do you want to check that?
It's in an FAQ. So chat will let me know. And then I go up to 1 command point in your turn. You will go up to 3. You are holding 2, so you get 8, putting you up to 10. I get the 2 primary. I get Warp Ritual for 3. No behind enemy lines and no Wrath of Cain just yet. Excuse me.
Okay.
That is my turn.
That's a
I'm
great
playing
turn.
a really safe game. I don't really want to give away too many points. I can score a lot of points for behind enemy lines at the end of the game, and I'm whittling some units with my lances while keeping myself as safe as possible. Essentially, if I give Neil anything to shoot with his land 4 try, then I'm a little bit screwed. So that's the plan. Stay safe.
Okay. All right, so what do I want to do here?
Fire and Fade is unrestricted.
Beautiful. Thank
you, Mr. Down to Meat. I thought so. But yes, what are you saying, chat? I think it's judgment at the end of my turn. So now, you want to put on that thing?
Yeah, I'll put on that thing.
There you go. You can put on these too if you wanted to.
Actually, you know what? I'll put it on these ones.
On the Avengers?
Yeah, and in addition, whoever did your psychic action gets a token?
Yes, thank you. That would be my Farsia.
All right. So I think, once again, I'm going to also play safe here.
Yep.
There's no need for me to do unnecessary things. You'll still
Wow,
got
this is such a safe game.
I know.
It's a game of cat and mouse.
So what I'm doing is I'm going to come in here.
Yep.
So I can scan this.
You will be able to be seen.
That is true.
Yes.
All right.
But
so
you can.
I'm not
scan.
denying that. I'm going to scan that.
Okay.
Because I've got to do it anyway, right?
Yep.
I've got to do it anyway.
While you do that, I've got to do my strength effect.
And so.
Okay, so the 2 hits are fantastic this turn. And advance and charge is also really good. I think I want a psychic, but I did not get any. So we'll take an advance,
what have you got?
A charge, and 2 hits.
All right, advance and charge and 2 hits.
Yes.
Okay. Having a think.
We shall see where we go. So
I do think I need, before these guys die, I do want to kind of
get some shooting off.
Yeah. Right. So.
Yeah, the plan, ideally I would have loved to shoot the bikes over there and maybe kill them with something like a falcon, but then I'm basically committing resources to try and get rid of a single bike squad, and he would just kill my falcon and my dragons and everything. And I really need to clear the bike screen first before I drop the falcon, so that I can actually shoot these 2 landfall tri if I have any chance of killing them. At the moment, I'm going to probably get a melee kill from one of these bike units, which is fantastic. And then hopefully I'll get a shooting kill on the other bike unit, and that would be my 4 points of Wrath of Khaine. And that's really all I can do at this point. Just have to keep on waiting and holding out until later on. Yep. If I can clear the bikes, then really he does not have too much left. It's basically just the 2 tanks. 2 tanks, the 4 characters. He does have the conversion beamer squad, which can come in this turn, but because it's reserves, it can only come in from not my board edge and not... I think that my board edge is over that way.
Do you want to find out which one's your board edge? I think
it's
short
that
edges.
side.
It's that side, isn't it?
Yeah, it's long side. So you can't come from that side at all. You can come from this side, so you can come in here.
That would be very funny.
If you wanted to. But you, again, probably just giving me kills.
Yes, but coming in here would be absolutely hilarious with a beamer squad. Because I could hit everything.
Yes.
Which would be very funny.
It would.
You know, you have no idea how tempting that is.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, you can if you want to.
I'm just thinking, what would happen if I did that? I'm hitting, there's 4 of them.
The chances that you'd kill anything are low. The only thing you might kill is my Warlock, which messes up my quick and restrain jank. And then the rest would just mutilate you.
Yeah, that eventually they would.
No, I'd kill you the next turn.
Yeah, you'd kill me the next turn. I'm not denying that they would die that turn.
So you'd get 1 shot.
But I'm thinking, I'm just having a think here. So if I'm hitting on 4s, would it be?
Well, I could make myself -1.
You could make yourself -1.
Yeah.
Is it worth it this turn?
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
The other thing I also wanted to mention about the list change.
Anyway, let me keep moving stuff because I want to do
Not only do I get access to Phantasm for having these 2 CP, for taking out Weeping Stones and Seer, it should be more likely to get my CP, but I failed that. But not only do I get Phantasm, but on turn 1, if there's a huge army that's clumped in the middle of the board, I can put my Farseer in the middle. If I go second, I can Phantasm, and if I go first, I can Eldritch Storm right in the middle of the board, which would be huge, and potentially deal maybe like upwards of 10, 12 mortal wounds, which is pretty good. And then I still hopefully would have 1 CP to my name from doing Fateful Divergence. So that was the plan. But Neil's army doesn't really have too many units. There's no real point. Most of the units I'd be storming would be a tank, which are going to get healed, or a unit like a blob of characters, which I'm never going to shoot or kill anyway. So, yeah. But having the CP to be able to do stuff is really nice. Keeping my wave weapons safe.
Okay, I'm going to go this way, and then I'm going to turn it so it looks nice.
Okay.
Okay. That's it. But in in theory, I want to keep it so that...
Woo!
Can we move that?
But it's such a nice
falling.
decoration.
It keeps falling. I just want to move it here so that you can't shoot down this way. And you've got to come that way to shoot it.
Okay, dokie.
Okay?
Yep.
So that's fine. I'll keep him here. He can move up next turn.
Remember, you can't come in the deployment zone. That is correct. My deployment zone is the corner, though. It's this corner. And so this corner is free game if he wants to go here in the corner.
Yes.
I should have screened that out a bit better with maybe some Avengers.
It's actually super tempting. And the reason why it's super tempting is that they are 3 damage.
Yeah.
-3, I think.
Yeah.
No, they're -2, which isn't as great against the boats. So they'd be
it'd be the exact same.
Yeah.
I have 5 up in one anyway.
Yeah. But hitting that boat is 2 hits per thing.
Yep. Is it hit all eligible targets to be shot?
What it is...
How does it work? Because if it's all eligible, then you can't shoot my...
works.
Yeah. Because I think that we went over this last time.
Yeah.
It's eligible targets, which means that my characters will dodge it.
Yeah.
Which means that the only things you'd be shooting is my 2 tanks and my warp spiders. How many shots is it total?
It's 4. It'll be 4 shots, which become 8 shots.
So 8 shots?
No, it'll be 4 shots, and however many hits basically is 2 hits.
Okay, so assuming that you miss 1, it's 6 shots. And then you still have to wound, and I still have 5 up invons.
Yeah.
So you might kill, if you're lucky, like 4 spiders. They might also fail morale, and that would ruin my spiders the rest of the game. You're not really likely to kill my tanks because I got transhuman and 5 ups.
I think they might, if excluding units that were not eligible to be targeted.
Yeah, so not my characters. So you basically be shooting the 2 tanks and my warp spiders,
which is
and then I basically just completely...
Yeah, which is less impressive. So I think I leave it this turn.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to do things. The one thing I haven't moved is these lads.
Yeah.
And you mentioned your ability to charge. So what I will do is just make sure that this turn you can't charge.
Yeah, makes sense. That is fair enough.
Right.
I have a funny feeling that these poor Avengers are going to get absolutely
Well, I'm hoping
crumped,
so. What I will be doing is... they're not visible to this Khan though, are they?
No.
Okay.
Nothing should be visible to Mr. Carl.
Yeah, okay. So what I can do though is I can bring this guy forward a little bit.
Yeah.
So he can see in future turns, bring him forward a little bit. This is still being screened out. I believe this is all still being screened out. 18, yep.
Yep.
Yep, so you're not jumping down back here.
Nope.
9 and 9.
Yep.
This you can't get to. This middle bit you can't get to. That's 18.
Yep.
So that's all okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess if you want to play Slight, KG, I'll play KG, and we'll eventually see what happens.
We'll eventually meet each other in the middle. Okay,
all
what
right.
you got?
So
It's just the 1 unit bike shooting my Avengers?
Yeah, but we'll do that over there first.
The scan in the middle.
The scan in the middle, sorry. Yeah.
On a 5?
Actually,
I forgot to give you
no,
that
it'll be on a
last turn.
6 because I let the scanner
Die.
Die. Yeah. That's okay. They can still do it.
And imagine you roll a 5 now.
6.
Oh, no!
Right, happy with that.
Okay, so that's another 6 points for you.
Yeah.
You might actually... Is it 3 bonus points if you hold that objective at the end of the game?
No, that's... Oh, maybe it is. Let's see how we go.
Watching you to kill stuff, lay claim is that prospects of wealth, you should be on 3 for scanning that one, and now 6 for scanning this one. And then I think you get a bonus 3
if you hold it at the end of the game. Yeah. That sounds familiar.
So you should really, you want to go for the middle a lot now because you'll be able to hold the lay claim objective and prospects of wealth objective.
Yeah. All right.
Now, I think once you've rolled it, you've found it. So that is the objective. You don't need to scan anything
I don't
else.
know.
And you now need to hold
Well, I have to scan, I think, for the others.
I don't know too much about it.
I'll just read it out so that it's ancestors are watching.
Interesting.
Prospects of wealth.
Yep.
I can do it at the end of the movement phase if it's in range of an objective marker. It's not within my deployment zone and not already been prospected.
Yep.
Can't start it when there are enemy units there. So this one's always going to be hard, but we'll see how we go.
Okay.
The action is complete at the end of a turn. Do D6, adding 1.
Do D6.
At the end of each time a unit... yeah, you're right. So at the end of thing, if you do the action, you get score 3. At the end of the battle, if you control it, you score an additional 3.
Yeah, and you found that one now, so that's it.
Yes, but I can find multiple ones.
You can find multiple and then just get bonus 3 at the end. Okay, cool. So that one you really want to hold, and that's pretty much it.
So we'll do this shooting.
Yep, shoot away, sir. You're also going to get 2 points for holding those objectives at the end of your turn.
Okay, so we'll do the shooting. We'll do the big gun first.
And you'll gain a CP in my turn.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the big shot.
I'm not going to
do anything.
Make myself -1 to hit or anything like that. I'm just going to try and take it. I don't like their chances of survival. There's just too many guns coming out. So for this turn, I'm going to have to take a 4 on primary, but it is what it is.
All right, so let's see how we go. Hitting on 3s, 5s are auto wounds.
Yep.
And this is the auto cannon, this is the rotary cannon.
Okay.
So, and I get to reroll 1s because I should be within 24 of this guy just here. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, and this is the 2 damage one?
No.
1 damage one.
Yeah, this is 1 damage at -2. So
if it's -2, then I don't get my armor save. Otherwise, I'll get a...
It's -2.
Armor save.
So those auto wound and these have to wound.
Okay. 2 so far?
I'm assuming it's 2s to wound, 6 versus 3?
Yeah. Okay, so 4 plus
so
the
1,
2.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah.
5 ups. Okay, so I've passed 2, which means... Is the next gun that's coming damage 2?
Yes.
So I'll kill the leader, and then 1, 2 more are dead. So there's 2 left.
Okay. Okay, so then 3 of the next gun. 1, 2, 3. Blub, 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 blub. So this is now 2 damage each.
Yep.
And they get 3 shots, so only 6 because 1 bite's dead.
Cool.
These auto wound.
This one doesn't?
Yes.
I only have 1 token.
I know, but Great Arthurian League, you count as having
an extra token.
But you have to have 1.
Yeah, and the Surfer one is extra toughness, and you always count as having 1 if you have none.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
So, yep, they all wound. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at -1.
Okay, so I get 4 ups.
But they're 2 damage each.
Yeah, so they're dead.
Right.
And then, was that the last gun coming in?
Pardon?
Was that the last gun coming in?
Yes. Oh, no. There was a...
I was going to say, you still had more, right?
They were, They were the shotguns.
Yeah, so they're dead, and you do get a point for killing stuff with a token?
2 points.
2 points for Ancestor watching.
Ancestors are watching, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Now, they're probably dead next turn. Oh, I mean, they're almost certainly dead next turn.
They are, without doubt.
But what they've done is they've cleared you off a marker.
Yep.
They've scored points.
Yep.
Which is great.
Yep.
They've forced your hand a little bit over here, so because you have to go after them.
Yep.
And I hold the middle, I hold over there. I've pushed this guy a little bit forward.
Yep.
You won't be able to shoot him this way unless you come quite close, but you can shoot him this way.
Yep.
You can't shoot him that way.
Nope.
So the only way you're coming through is if you somehow find yourself in
the
front of this, or in front of this, or over there.
Yep.
So yeah, go nuts.
Let's do it. I'm going to get 4 rerolls to my spiders. And as for this terrain, if I sit like here, does that mean I'm behind it and I get cover? Kind of thing? Is that what we're doing? Or you just want to play fully line of sight blocked so that we can get cover like those bikes? So the walls are like a non-window.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
So I'll sit in the building, which means I will advance my spiders because they won't need to battle focus move at the end of this turn. So they get a 4, so they're moving 16, which means that the final guy will sit right about here.
Okay. Do you want me to... Okay, you've got it?
I got it.
All right. You should make like a little base with a gold nugget or a pool of in it. Yes, I should. But yeah, we don't have no idea what's happening with 10th. I keep saying this.
Let's hold on that until we know that.
I keep saying that spending money right now before 10th drops on anything that you don't.
Bad idea.
Yeah, the only reason to spend money is if you like a model and you want to paint it.
Yeah.
Or you think it's cool and you just want to run it. But otherwise, I would spend nothing. I want to buy a codex. I want to buy a model. I want to buy 10 models. I want to do anything. All I would do is wait and see what happens. Now, if you're a casual player like moi, then it's not a huge thing. I'm not chasing the meta particularly, This is a bit more competitive because this is the army if I'm going to be competitive with, I want it to be this one.
Yep.
But other than that, I just wouldn't spend anything.
Why bother, right?
Why bother indeed?
Yeah. So we're going to get these little ladies out.
Okay.
They're going to be as far away from the tank as possible. Yep. And then we're going to get out Jane Czar.
Okay.
Jane Czar is going to advance, and if I don't get a decent enough number, then I will not move her out into the open. I'll just sit her behind the wall.
Sure.
And she gets a 4. 4 is actually decent. So if I'm 3 inches from the hull, how far am I away from these bikey boys? So I'm within 23, which means a 22-inch charge. She's currently moving 12. So it'd be a 10, something like that. Within 23, 22-inch charge minus 12 is 10. I can't ghost walk her. Yeah, it's not particularly amazing. I don't really like that. 12 inches only gets me to here. No, I think we're just going to sit her behind this wall.
Okay.
We'll sit her just here. Something like that. I know that I'm going to have to be off the objective because otherwise he'll give me a token. And I don't want that. We're going to auto advance these so they move their like 14, which brings them all the way up to here.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. And we're essentially just going to try and melee this unit through the wall like this and then sit behind this wall is the plan.
Sure.
Because then I'll get a melee kill and my shooting kill will be those bikes in the
Sure.
corner. That'll be the 2 kills I need this turn. And then we're going to have a good time. Okay, cool. Yeah, now what else do I want to do? I need to figure out where to move all of my casters. I want this caster here to give my rerolls. I'm pretty sure that in my list, in the video, I did put natural leader on this lady. Mm-hmm. So she's going to jump over this way.
Sure.
To be behind the wall. I think that my wave serpent ideally is going to move over here. Something like this. Oh, actually, do I really need it? I kind of want to put it just here, but then you can shoot me with a tank. So no, I won't. I'll just leave it for another turn. We'll just sit back here and we'll screen them out. We'll screen them out, we'll shoot them out, we'll do all the things. Do I want to drop some Avengers just as a screen? We might do that. We might drop the other Avenger blob.
Sure.
Just to basically screen out this side. And then if you're tempted to move a tank down to shoot my Avengers, then I'll get a shoot back. Mm-hmm. Which will be hilarious. So we'll just leave these guys on the objective like this. Hey, I found a magnet on our base. There you go.
There you go.
Wow. And you have a decently large blob, so you won't be able to fit in there. That is the plan. Put them all just up here, and if I really need them for a shooting kill, then I can use them for a shooting kill.
Sure.
I think that we're going to leave this warlock just behind here. You can come in my deployment zone in the next turn, which means you'll be able to come in from this edge. So I kind of need to screen this out just a tad. Nothing will be able to be seen anyway. So, but I don't really want, I don't want her getting shot. So we'll just screen out the corner like this.
Sure. So
that nothing can come in. Next turn you have to come in as well.
Yes,
so
I do.
If we screen it out, that's pretty good. They could come in down here. No, they can't come in from this board edge.
No.
So she's pretty safe now, within 3 of this. Good. And I'm not going to shoot them. I'm just going to leave them. We're going to be patient. I'm going to give away all my Brat Lancers this turn. I don't need my dragons yet again. Yeah, I think we're just going to go to the spelly phase of spells. Yeah. So I think that's it. I won't need Ghost Walk in the middle either.
Probably not.
Because I have a charge dice. Cool. So yeah, we're going to give myself a CP. That one definitely goes off.
Yep.
We're going to give +2 to cast to my Warlock. That definitely goes off. We're going to do do action in the middle. That goes off on 5. And then we're going to cast Quicken on a 5. No, that's where my CP is going to go. So I gain 1, I spend 1. Please don't perils. It still fails. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, that's really not good. That means I need a friggin' 5 and I rolled a 4 twice. Okay, that's really bad. That means my Farseer is in the middle. Okay, well, it is what it is. I do have somewhat of a plan to keep her safe, but it's not a great plan. We are now going to do some shoost. So we'll shoot first with the Farseer into those bikes.
Sure.
4 shots, hitting on 2s. Cool, and then winning here on T5.
T5.
So 5s, 2 at -1, so AP nothing. They don't get cover though. And then I'm going to battle focus, 6 inches.
How many with damage?
2 at AP nothing, essentially.
Okay. They are fine.
Cool. And then
I rolled 2 4s.
He's going to jump back over here. Like that. Solid. Yeah, so basically as hidden as physically possible. You could shoot her next turn, which would be problematic for me, but it is what it is. Then we're going to do the Banshee pistols into the dude in the middle. I can't really ruin my charge doing this, and I kind of just want to get more shots off. So 5s. 1 at -3, so it goes to -2, so a 6 up.
Yeah.
And this is a 4 up.
6 up. No.
And a 4 up.
4 up. No.
No.
All
Okay.
right. 2 wounds I'll put it on.
Big boy with 4 wounds?
I'll do it then this time.
Okay.
Now, these guys can't be overwatched anyway because they're banshees, right?
Yeah. So is that on the one with the 4 wounds?
The one on the 3 wounds.
So he's on 1 left?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, thanks. And then we'll fire all the spiders into these dudes.
Sure.
So 6, 11. If these don't die, it's going to be ridiculous. 10, 20, 30, 5 shots.
Okay.
So 5,
The reason.
10.
Yeah. So here we go.
Yes.
I'm just thinking if I want to -1 them to be -1 to hit.
I'm rerolling all hits.
Yeah, then there's no point.
I do have a Bright Lance as well.
Yeah, you
if
do
I
have a
really
bright,
need to.
exactly. But I can pull myself out of Brightland's contention.
Yeah, maybe. So if I have 36 and do 12 3 times,
yeah, that's fine.
That's perfect. I'll just take out a dice on the last one.
Sure.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right.
So 3s, rerolling all hits. Okay, and 3s to wound, and these will be 5 up saves for you.
Sure.
It's not great.
But you do this multiple times.
That's, yeah, the first round of 3. So 5 ups. So 1's dead.
1's dead and one. Yep, 1's
4
dead.
wounds, so 7 total wounds there. So
7 total.
You have 3 wounds left, essentially.
Yeah, I'm just going to take the leader out.
Yeah. Okay. And then 5s. Oh, sorry, 3s. Okay. And then those are 5 ups. You have 3 wounds left. Okay, you have 2 wounds left.
Yeah, 1 wound left.
1 wound left.
Yeah.
6, 10, 11. 11 shots. This has really been rolling terribly.
No, not really.
On the wounds I have.
Yeah, but you don't get to reroll wounds, that's why.
There you go.
He's
You
dead.
need all 5s.
He's a dead man. Yeah,
There we go. Get rid of those. Woo! Okay. Perfect. So that's done. And then basically we're ready to charge.
Sure.
So we'll charge them in, we'll use a dice. We're going to go straight in and just hit them up, kill them up.
You just want to be on the point?
I want to be on the point,
Behind
not
the wall.
on the terrain.
Not on the terrain?
Yeah, behind the wall. As behind the wall as physically possible.
Sure.
Still within an inch.
You can finesse yourself.
Yeah.
All right, and
Something
let's
like
not forget
this, and then
they
I'll
will
have to
get
pile
a...
closer. The intention is to be behind the wall,
Sure.
because you're in the corner, right? Yeah. So we're just going to go like here. All these ladies are going to pile up like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Behind the corner of this piece as much as possible. Nice. This is the Mirror Swords squad, so not the mortal wounds. It's the big attacks. I don't really think I'm going to need any additional stuff here, but we'll see how we go. I still do have 2 hits, but I'm not going to exploding hits or anything because I won't need it.
Sure.
So we'll just start with the normal banshees because there's 1 on 1 wound. So hitting here on 3s. Okay. And
Toughness
I'll save my
5.
hits. So toughness 5, I'm strength 4, so 5s, but +1 on wounds. 4s. No saves. So One's dead, one's on 1 wound.
Yep, keep going.
And then I just have the leader. We'll auto hit 2 of hers, so they hit, and then she gets another 6, 7 attacks. 8 attacks. Hitting on 3s, rolling a hit. And then wounding here on 4s. So 3 at -3. So you need all 6s.
All right.
He tried.
All right.
But he's dead.
That's okay.
Okay, that's my turn. Yeah. At the end of my turn there, we are both going to get a CP. So I get a CP. You get a CP. I have done my warp ritual for 4 points. So I'm up to 7. Kane, I get 4 points. Got no points for behind enemy lines. Your turn, you are still holding 2, so you get 8. Putting up to 20. Oh, in my turn, I went up to 10. And then I get 2 at the end of the round now. And that's it, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, turn 3.
Cool.
Yeah.
So now I have to push out.
And you put a marker on the spiders.
Yeah, and they get 1 for killing a unit. And
the spiders killed a unit?
It was the spiders that
killed the
spiders. Oh, okay, not them. So I will...
They have it from the... Oh, no, they don't.
They don't, right? So...
Yeah. So who would you like to give it to? Do the spiders automatically get 1 for killing a unit?
Yes, that's what... They automatically get 1.
Okay, so they're on 1. And they're on 1 because they killed a unit.
And I think I'll put 1...
And this lady's on 2 because she's completed 2 actions.
Yes, and I get to do 1 more.
1 more. Well, it was a pretty decent turn. I'm not getting behind enemy lines just yet, but I've killed both black squads. And I have lost a unit of Dire Avengers in the process, which is not terrible.
I might pop these up, guys. I don't know if I'll ever get to shoot at them, so I'll just put these guys on 1. We'll see how we go.
Okay.
All right.
So Avengers on 1, Spiders on 1, she's on 2, they're on 1.
Okay. So now I do want to shoot these ladies. So we'll give ourselves a chance to shoot them.
Yes, and I will roll my Strands of Fate.
If I'm touching this wall,
It's a good-
I can see through the wall, correct?
Finally,
or
a
not?
psychic. No, that's fully blocking, so you have to be on the other side of it now.
On the other side?
Hence this mess over here.
Okay.
I won't need an advance, I don't think. Psychic I really want, the hits I really want. I'm going to reroll the advance and a wound.
Can't see where this
Okay,
thing
I don't
goes.
think I need a charge, so we're going to take a save and hope for the best. So I have a psychic, 2 hits and a save.
How many wounds on this lady over here?
6.
Wounds, okay, 6 wounds.
Yes, she's decently tanky.
And do you fight first all the time?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, Jane's Arm makes people fight last, and that's basically it.
So at the start of this turn, I hold 2, but I don't hold more.
Yes. Okay. And I'm currently holding 3, but I don't think that will last.
You will not be holding 3 at the end.
I reckon those banshees are probably dead, but you know what? They did their job. They killed 125 points, and they're only 110, essentially. Mm-hmm. So I will take it. And they got me 4 points, and they're holding an objective, so it is what it is.
So we're going to use these guys to do this bit. Okay.
Yeah, nice.
I think I'm going to come off this point, take that point, because if I do that, then you won't be holding more anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, if you come off that point and you hold this one, I'm holding 2 to your 1.
So you won't be holding more.
I will be holding more.
No, I'll be holding this point.
Yeah, and I'll be holding 2.
And I'll be holding this point.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yes. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
It'll come down to whether or not I get to... Sorry, I'm just trying to measure this.
This is going to be a turn of finesse,
yeah.
So we'll see how we go. What is chat talking about? Any hot takes on what we've seen in 10th? Ooh, as in hot takes on what's going to be good or bad? Who the heck knows? It could be anything at this point. But I have been saying I really like the idea of shuriken cannons already. I know I've said before, and I quote myself, that I don't like Hail of Doom shuriken spam. But I think that a lot of people, from the looks of things, are going to be spamming shuriken cannons in 10th edition already. I don't know how expensive they're going to be, but they kept AP1. A lot of guns lost AP1 from what we've seen so far. They're still damage 2. They're still range 24 though, but they've lost heavy, which means that essentially in the new rules, if you stay still, you get +1 to hit. but now you can like move freely and just shoot heavy weapons, like shoot shuriken cannons, as if it's not a heavy weapon anymore. And they got ignore cover and exploding hits of 6s. On all shuriken weapons, like shuriken cannons, damn, that's pretty nasty. You might be able to like run a Wind Rider host with like all these different jet bikes and then shoot shuriken cannons everywhere. That'd be pretty crazy. Yeah, so I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. There are transport rule changes, which is weird. The Falcon, I don't think is going to be deep striking turn 1 anymore, or deep striking really at all, if I had to guess. But units that come out of it get to reroll all wound rolls against the unit that the Falcon shoots. So if you have things like dragons in it, and you basically run them to the front line, you drop out, the Falcon shoots a tank, the dragons shoot a tank, you get to reroll all your wound rolls. Pretty cool. It might be really helpful against popping vehicles, which are going to be like T12, and basically you're going to be winning them on 5s regardless. Ignore cover might be Dark Reaper specific. Dark Reaper specific, well, I mean, the Shuriken Cannon profile that they leaked ignores cover. So I honestly hope that there isn't too many modifiers, because modifiers is what slows down the game and make things like, oh, I'm -1, I'm -2, I'm minus whatever, which is why I think they took away all the dense terrain, like all the dense cover. Everything is just now light cover, which does suck for Eldar specifically, because light cover really means nothing when you have like a 5-up save anyway. But yeah, who knows? We'll see what happens. I don't know. Yeah, where are you moving, sir? You're moving a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm moving a lot of things.
Yes, poor guy's so tired. Suffering for the cause, suffering for the cause. Who's suffering for the cause? Am I tired, or is Neil tired? Or are we tired?
We're all very tired.
Of course, Eldar are making risky plays this game. They are playing without protection. Yes, that's correct. Thank you, Down to Mate. Yeah, I'm playing with Quicken, which I still failed. I have failed a 5-up cast with a reroll twice now. At least I haven't perilled. But that is really unfortunate.
Okay. Now, I know you can drop your blob down, which is going to be a big pain in my butt.
Yep.
I'm going to give, because this guy can see them,
yep.
I'm going to give him the +1 to hit.
Yep.
These guys are going to shoot at that.
I believe he will still be firing through the dents. Oh, maybe he won't. No, you can draw a line from you to all parts of my base, so you won't.
Okay.
Cool.
And I'm making sure I'm staying within 6 for when you shoot back at me. That's fine, I'm within 6 of both.
Yep.
And I'll just make sure Uther is within 6 of both. Utherina, I should say.
Utherina.
All right, I think that's it. Don't forget, I've still got the big blobs in here.
It is almost it.
The only question is whether I want to get one of the blobs out here and to be able to screen my back line.
Yeah.
Which is probably...
I do have a lot of dudes.
Well, what I can do though is I can string out these... the
little cogs?
Yeah, the cogs.
Yeah, look at you.
Right.
Cogman.
Cogman. All right, that's what they're there for. We're just stringing out. And then I'm going to put this guy here, so if you do decide to move things out, I can see you.
Cool.
I'll put this guy here. Oh no, he has to stay here.
Yep. And then don't forget you have something else you need to do.
One
more thing.
I know. I need
Not a scan. It's another thing. You're forgetting something.
I'm forgetting something. Well, just tell me what I'm forgetting.
It's turn 3.
Oh, I have to bring something down. Yeah, so I was actually thinking what I will be doing.
Yeah, so you won't be able to go in here. You will be able to go like here maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you can see the spiders. You might be able to, but you'd be really close range with a beam weapon. And then you can't go on that side and you can't go anywhere here. So it's basically on that wall or somewhere along this line.
And not this wall?
You can't go on that side because that's my zone, that's my edge. So, yeah.
It's a little tricky.
Yeah, so you should not be able to see the fascia, thankfully for me. This lady is very well hidden from those, because you can only really come from this corner. Yeah. Yeah. So I will be able to get, hopefully, Warp Ritual number 3. That's the plan.
Well, I can see 9 inches this way.
I need to somehow watch
Let's
out
just see
for
where 9. So 9.
these landfall try.
Okay.
Yep. Shouldn't be able to fit your base. Was the intention.
What's the intention?
Because your base is 40 mils.
Yep.
So,
Which is like 1.5. So I think you're correct.
Yay!
Unless I'm
And then
way back here.
Yeah, your 4 squares should not be able to fit. Was my plan.
Ooh. Well, do you want to move yourself so that I can't? No, you've got to move this way.
No way, because you got 4 squares, right? Yeah, there's no way you can fit all 4 of your squares.
I'll just trust you.
Yeah. Even where I was before is fine.
So the question is, do I want to fire this way?
Here you go, chat. If you need a better rolling on it, like this.
Yeah. So 4 aren't fitting in that corner. Yeah. We are agreed on that.
Woohoo!
The question is, where do I want to be shooting?
Yep. I don't really know where you would go, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I've screened you out pretty well.
You have screened me out pretty well.
Pretty well.
What I might just use is these lads as a screen as well.
Okay. Yep. And put them in the other corner?
Yeah, like put them over here.
Yep.
And then...
Well, they are going to be able to shoot in the following turn if you do that. Do they ignore the penalty for moving and firing heavy weapons?
They ignored the dense.
They ignored dense, but not moving and firing?
Yeah, but I don't think they're heavy. I think they're...
Oh, they're assault.
They're
beamers.
They're beam. So I wouldn't...
Oh, wait, their type is beam?
Yeah, their type is beam.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, no, I think the type is hunter.
Oh, hunter, yeah.
Yeah, and then they have beam as the...
Which means that you can move and fire normally.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The question is, do I want to go here or do I want to go here and screen a slightly bigger area? I think I'm going here.
Down to me is trying to correct me on the plural of fortress.
Okay, 4 try.
Down to me, what do you... You must be wrong. It's definitely 4 try.
Okay, you are not...
It's not an Aussie thing.
You will not be coming down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in the corner.
Then this is 9. What I might do is just swing my butt a little bit.
Swing it.
So I'm just going to keep screening.
Yeah. Well, screening is good because...
so you can't fit a plane here is my intention.
A boat, no.
Yeah.
Screening is still good this turn because I do have to come down this turn.
Yes, you do.
And I want to be in your deployment zone for behind enemy lines.
Yeah, cool. All right, so I'm going to put them there.
Cool.
And then next turn they can just re-pick up that that objective as well.
Yeah, gotcha.
Let's see how we go.
Okay.
All right, so shooting. I might as well do... One sec. Am I now able to shoot this stupid boat?
You might be able to.
Yeah.
It might be dense though.
You might be out of range actually. Yeah, you're out of range.
Yeah.
It's not that I wouldn't be able to. I might not be able to see
I don't
you.
know if you would be able
but
to see
either
me,
way, you're out of range. But
cool.
I can see these lads.
Yes, you
I'm
can
going to
see
put
these.
everything on them.
Makes sense.
Okay.
You're going to just hunter with the big cannon?
We'll do that first. But I'm not going to overclock it. So we'll just see how it goes. Okay. So hitting on 2s. It hits.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s. 6s spill.
Yep.
They're all dead.
Amazing. Well, that's fun. Great mechanic, GW.
Alright.
Alright, so that's 2 points.
Alright.
Woo!
And then we'll do these lads into the witches.
Yeah, so their witches are -1 to hit. And by witches, everyone here means banshees.
Yeah, banshees.
He's never versed witches on the channel.
Ever. Yeah.
But he always calls them
witches. I call them witches. And they'll stay called witches for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I'm just having a think.
Which gun are you firing first? One of them cannot see me.
Yeah, and one of them can't see you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just going to shoot the big gun into you first.
Is this the 2 damage one?
No, this is a 1 damage.
The shotgun's a 2, and the big gun's just a lot of shots at 1.
No, the bolt is a 2.
Yep.
The big shot is 1.
Yep.
And the shotguns are 1.
Okay. Cool.
All right. How many do you have?
5.
All right. I'll just do the one. I'll just do the rotary auto cannon first.
Okay.
All right, so hitting on 4s.
4s to hit. 6s and 5s auto wound.
Sorry, I'm just got to
because I have a token.
Make sure I'm in. Yep. So I'm re-rolling 1s.
Come on, Banshees. I'd like for you to survive.
Well, they're all hits, and I get to re-roll 1 of them.
Cool.
Okay,
Which auto
that's
wins?
auto wound.
And then the other one's winning on T3.
So 2s.
Okay, so 6.
So that's 3,
Plus another
4,
one,
5, 6, 7.
Okay, so we're just going to roll 4 of them because I have saved dice. 5s. Okay, 2 more. 5s. Okay, 1 more. 5. Okay, so 4 are dead. 1 remains.
That was 1 damage each.
Yeah.
Okay, now these are 2 damage a pop. Pretty sure the next ones.
Okay.
Yes, 2 damage a pop. Pioneers, right?
Pioneers.
So only 6 shots for these.
Okay. Anyone? 4s.
4s, re-rolling 1s.
So 3 auto wounds.
3 auto wounds.
And re-rolling.
And a re-roll over 1.
Which
so
auto wounds?
4 auto wounds. Yeah.
These are 2 damage.
Yes.
So 5 up, 5 up, 5 up. And then you have 1 more gun?
I've got shotguns coming in.
Which is how many shots?
6 shots.
6 shots. Well, there's nothing else you can shoot. Because this is already shot. That can't see anything. So I may as well auto-save it.
Okay.
So I'll save it, and if you whiff this, then I have a leader on a wound.
Yeah. So those shotguns all hit and wound. And then 1 more. No. So that's it.
At minus?
At minus... Shotguns are -1.
Yeah, so 5 ups. I need to pass all of them. I could reroll 1 with a CP. Nope. So she's dead. Oh.
No, but I don't get to charge them.
If the leader had lived, that would have been pretty brutal.
But that's okay. I don't get to charge onto that point.
No.
But you're not holding more anymore.
Correct.
Okay.
My Farseer lives.
We're about to see if the...
Oh, and that's another 2 points for killing a unit with a mark.
Token, yeah.
Wow. Just killing things with tokens. Oh, so gross. Yep.
So I think that's literally it. I don't think I can... I just want to make sure this guy isn't being shot down this way.
Yeah, cool. Yep, can't see him.
Okay, so I don't get to prospect this turn, but in future turns we're going to aim to do that.
You've prospect well.
Yeah. I've started pushing out in this direction. I've screened basically this whole area.
Yep.
I'm in 6 and 6 of this for both Uth Arena and the thing. So whichever one you shoot at, I'm going to try and save as best as I can.
Yep.
I've been stockpiling my CP. It's your turn.
Cool. Turn 3, we are going to give 4 rerolls to my spiders, and we're just going to jump and do all the things.
Yeah. I'm expecting the spiders to try and pick up this thing.
With Doom, it would be possible. Without Doom,
not so much?
Very likely.
Okay.
On average, I get about 3 or 4 wounds.
Okay.
So not super likely, but we are going to try.
Yeah.
This tank must die this turn. If it does not, I'm in trouble. So that's the plan. We're going to advance Jane.
Sure.
I don't have an advanced die, so I'm just hoping that she doesn't roll a 1.
6.
That'll do
Big
it.
6.
Woo! So she's going to go through the wall, around the thing, whatever. She moves 14. If I go up to here, then I'd need to get around. I'd need probably about an 8, maybe a 7. If I go this way, 14 gets me to here, and then I think I need a much closer charge.
But if you're smart, you can land yourself on the point, and if you fail the charge, then you can stay on the point.
Yeah. Well, no,
but then you'll need an extra inch or something. It's up to you.
Yeah, we're gonna go just here. So I am within, what is that? Within 6 if I swing a tad.
I don't think you can be within 6 and on the thing. You'll have to be either within 7 and not on it, or within 6 and on it. Sorry, 7.
Yeah, so I need a 6-inch charge.
Yes. Which is easy.
I'll take it.
Statistically likely, 60.
No, actually, you know what? We're going to go this way instead.
Sure.
Be off the objective. Because I kind of want to shoot 1 or 2 of these, and then you'll make my charge harder.
Okay.
So let's do that. This lady's going to go back to her old tricks of warping. Mm-hmm. She's going to do all the rituals this turn. Mm-hmm. And then, where do I want to go? I think that this guy, we're going to have to play a bit more aggressively now. So we're going to just jump him out over here.
Sure.
Something like this. We'll move the warlock over here, and this one can be the one to hold the point. Because there's no more deep strike this turn, so I won't really need to be safe. And we'll move this up over here.
Okay.
Something like this, so that in the next turn it'll be -1 to hit because it's touching a forest, and I can get to see these, or I can get to see these, or I can get to see this fortress.
Yep.
I can see both fortri, and I can see all of the things now.
Sure.
Yep. And we are then going to move out these lads. I think these are going to jump back over here next turn. I have scorpions in this wave serpent, so we're going to just jump this over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put it up to the middle.
We'll now get to see whether or not Votan are as tough as we're hoping they are.
Yeah, they're going to hurt me a lot next turn, but this turn I'm hoping to just deal all the damages.
Sure.
All the damages, and that shall be a good thing. Yeah, we're going to jump the spiders. They're just going to move their 12.
Sure.
And jump them into this terrain. They ignore the distance because they ignore all movement and
Modifiers,
penalties and all the things. Yay! As if it were not there.
And then they still haven't used their free once a game warp.
Correct,
Okay.
which is what I will be doing.
Yes.
Because
that's what I expect to happen.
Yeah. You're going to use it up this turn, but
They should.
I'm going to be able to
It's worth it.
shoot something.
Okay. And they do 1 damage each?
1 damage.
All right.
Just a lot of 1 damage. Yeah, and then we're going to leave this Farseer basically here, behind this wall as much as possible.
I'm doing my best, chat. I'm not very good at competitive, but right now I feel I'm holding my own, but we'll see how we go.
Yeah, where is the champion? He's in this one, isn't he?
In this one, yes.
Yeah, so I've got to be wary of him. We're going to leave the falcon down here in this corner. It's going to drop its troops. Yeah. Drop its troops.
Well, you're trying everything.
I'm trying all the things. Yeah, so these guys are going to need to be within 16. So the back dude needs to be here.
Okay.
Okay. And this tank needs to be wholly within 3. Something like this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How much damage can hopefully 1 land fortress do to me in the next turn? We shall see.
We'll see how we go.
Woo! All right, so my whole army essentially can see this thing.
Thank you, Chainsaw Go Burr. I'm trying my best.
Yeah, those 2 will be -1 to hit through this forest. Sadly, this one will not. So we'll see how we go.
All right.
Spelly phase of spelliness. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, actually, I do need to do one more thing before the spelly phase of spelliness. Just need these to be within 18 of each other. So we'll sit her back here behind this wall, like that. Chill, bruh. And then we'll sit her back here.
Can you just double check 18?
Yeah, I will in 1 second. Okay.
I'm not sure it matters all that much.
She's sitting here
she's on the
for
bottom
all
floor.
intensive purposes. 18 is about here. So she's behind the wall as much as I can. We'll put her behind this thing so you can measure around this thing.
Sure.
Something like...
I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, but you don't know.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
If the land fortress survives it, it'll make a difference.
Yes, it will. And I'm hoping it won't.
Well, you're throwing everything at it.
We're throwing everything.
You're throwing 3 boats, these lads who have the enormous wound, and these guys.
Yeah. We're throwing basically everything and the kitchen sink
at this land fortress.
At this land fortress. And we'll see how much damage 2,000 points of Eldar can really do. So, yeah. Do I actually want to get a Zoorman out as well? Because he might be able to shoot at it. I could die from an I could have this wave serpent explode and deal mortal wounds to me, which would be not very nice. But it could be extra shot potential. I think we will. We'll get a Zoorman out as well. And Zoorman's going to jump out of the boat, which is back here, and basically just advance his way over to here.
Okay.
Something like this.
What's the range on the Zoorman?
24. And he gets a 4-inch advance, so he moves 11. So he's going to be able to see this thing. And he's going to just sit within 3 of this boat and as far back as he can.
Sure. Let's do it.
Something like this. All right. A Zoorman as well. Let's do it. So, Spy-Kick powers. This lady is going to give me a CP. Nope.
Perils.
I will re-roll that for free. Yes.
Yes.
Then I'll give Focus Will, which
Yes.
goes off. And then I will do my spell in the middle.
Yep. Goes off.
It goes off. And then I will do my Quicken, which goes
Goes
off.
up. All right, well done.
Woohoo!
Much better round.
I also didn't use my spell dice, which was very handy.
Okay.
Because I'm an idiot. Yeah. And then I think this lady's just in case the warlock will die, she's going to go back here.
Sure.
This lady's now on 3 for her tokens.
Nice.
And we're going to chill. Yeah, nice and chill behind this wall.
Go up and give the land fortress a hug. I'm so protective of the land fortress.
Yeah, if this one dies, we'll just replace that one with this
Sure.
Not that thing isn't really pretty, but it's not super functional.
Okay.
Okay, so let's shoot away, shall we? So we're going to start first, I think, with, let's fire this falcon into this land fortress. So we shall roll to hit with the Bright Lance, 3s, and then 4s to wound, no rerolls, doesn't wound, and then the Pulse Laser, 3s, both hits, 3s to wound, strength 9, 2 wounds, these are -3, so 4 ups.
And how much
D3
damage?
plus 3 each.
D3 plus 3 each. So we'll do the 4 ups first.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll
So
save
you can
one.
CP, you can auto pass.
I will auto.
You can roll
I will reduce to 0 for that one.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Cool. Then we shall do the Shuriken Cannon. I have hit them all so far, so I can reroll. And then 5s to wound. None. Cool. Then we shall do this Wave Serpent's going to put everything in.
Okay, -1 to hit.
Yep. So 4s to hit on the Lances. Okay. Reroll a hit. Both hit, and then 4s. Come on. 1. -4, so 5s. Oh, no, it's not going well. I think that one actually might be out of range. So, we've got catapults. So 4s, and then 6s. Nothing. Okay.
That lad is
36. Tree, maybe?
No, it's within 36.
Okay, so we'll do everything from that lad down here as well, except for catapults into the bikes. So 4s, 4, 4s. Oh, it's going to survive. And then the catapults. It is ignoring the -1. This is into the bikes.
Oh, into the bikes.
It's within range of the tree, so 3s. And then nothing. And then we'll do Jane's Har into those bikes. Oh no, it's going to survive.
The warp spiders might just kill it with sheer volume.
And then 4 saves at -3, so 6s onto those bikes. Okay, so it did kill one.
One bike. I'll just do the...
Take the non-rotary dude.
Yeah.
Okay, Azurman will fire into this tank. 6 shots. And on 2s. And 2 wounds at -4, so 5 ups.
How much damage are these?
2 each. So he's taken 4 so far.
Yeah, I'll let that because you've got these guys to come.
Oh no!
4 damage.
All right, here we go. We're going on to the big thing, the big deal. This is the dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't really like where this is going, but we shall pay a CP for exploding hits of 6s.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do some explodes.
All right.
So the leader will hit twice automatically and then wound on 3s.
Yeah.
1
wound.
-4, so 5 up.
All right. I'll see if I can roll it.
Yeah.
The leader?
That's the leader.
All right, I'll pass that one.
Yeah, so that's your auto 6.
Yes, it's an auto 6.
So you haven't CP'd yet.
No.
But you've used both of the autos.
Yes.
Okay, so the next guy, he'll auto hit as well. 3s to wound. So 1 more wound.
Okay.
Oh, rerolled a wound. Ah, no, it's going to live. And then the rest, 2 hit, rerolling a hit. Oh, God. 3s. Oh, only 1, and he's going to pass it. Okay.
I'll CP reroll that as well.
Okay, so it does go through. D6 plus 2 for 1, definitely CPing that, for 7 damage.
Wow, all right, 7 damage.
Oh, gosh, it took so long to get through, though. It took everything. Everything.
You got the warp spiders.
How many wounds does it take?
It's 7 plus 4, it's taken 11.
So it's got 5 left? Yes.
Yeah, 5 left.
5 left. And I just have the warp spiders to do it. All right, warp spiders, everything in. So 11 d6. I don't think they're likely to kill it because you'll have 3 up armor saves.
It's just weight of numbers.
Weight of dice. Here we go. Boop. It's a good roll. So that's 10, 20, 30, 46.
Okay.
Well above average.
46?
46, so 23 twice.
Yeah.
So this
So
is,
let's just do 23 twice.
so this is 15, 17.
18, 19, 20, 23.
Cool, so this twice.
All right.
Oh, you can't reroll damage versus Votan either, so 3 damage, not 7. What? Why can you not reroll damage?
Yes, that's part of void armor.
What? Are you serious?
You get a CP back.
No way! So it's on, instead of, it's just gains another what?
4.
4 wounds.
Yeah.
So it's on 9
4 and
left.
3. Yeah.
Are you actually joking?
No. You are. He is correct.
Oh my God.
I haven't even remembered
Holy
it ever.
crap! This army is so broken.
I'll find it, but he is correct.
What?
It's.
I know the reroll wounds. That is already too much for this army. But no reroll damage. What?
I'll find it in a sec. You just keep going. Let's see how we go.
Holy hell!
Or do you want to shoot at something else?
I can't.
Oh, you can't. Yeah.
That's actually so stupid.
Where is it in here?
What the hell? Who made this army?
These books are so
no wonder
bad.
people don't like Mercenaries.
I'll just do it like this.
Oh my
Detachment
God.
abilities.
That's stupid. Wow. Okay, well, that's news to me. Rerolling all hits. 5.
Why don't they put it anywhere that's obvious?
So I'm going to have to really spike this to be able to kill it, which I won't. And then it's going to heal 4 wounds and act on top bracket. So, yep, I'm screwed, chat. I'm screwed. This is where I lose the game.
No, not really.
So 7 so far.
Okay, keep going.
You just want to roll 7?
3 ups?
7 3-ups. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
failed
5.
5.
There's got 4 left. I need to spike it like... No. Don't mix them. Thank you.
That was a pretty bad roll.
It was a pretty bad roll. But you got 4 left. Got nothing else to shoot at you. Oh, gosh. Okay, I missed 3. What the hell?
Yeah, but weight of dice.
This is going to kill you if not for that reroll damage, hopefully. Actually, it would have already.
Yes, it would have already.
It would have already killed you. That's crazy.
It's 5, 6.
6. So you need to pass
4 of them.
at least 3. And you have a CP reroll as well. Oh, no, you haven't. So 1, 1. So it's down to 3 wounds left. Great. Because of -1 AP. Oh, it's so stupid, chat. What is that? What is that? That's ridiculous.
What's annoying is I absolutely cannot find the rules in this.
Okay, well,
thing.
if you can't find the reroll damage, it's dead.
No,
That's dumb.
That is correct. It's something I very rarely
God.
remember, though. That's all.
What the hell?
War trait, skin raw, discipline, league,
no
stratagems,
shooting
botanic
kill.
council, detachment abilities, page 49.
What the frick is that? No shooting kill as well off that because of how silly the rule is. Jesus. And if I get a melee kill with Jane's R, which I won't now because actually... Oh, there's only 2 bikes left, I might.
There's one, yeah, there's 2 bikes.
But I need to get 4 through, which is pretty unlikely. But damn, that was silly. Wow. That actually really, that surprises me. Okay, well, I'm going to check that. I'm going to charge a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I can't believe I can't find it.
9. Wow, what the heck? I'm gobsmacked. Okay, she's going to go all the way around.
Maybe they just say it on Battle Scribe so I can just find it there. Why are these books so badly organized?
And then I'll pile in because it's my 1 charge. And we're going to go just here.
Eye of the Ancestors, Magna Rails, Void Armor. Each time an attack is made against this unit, your opponent cannot reroll the wound roll and cannot reroll the damage roll.
Stupid!
There you go. This is it.
I highly disagree with that. Wounding, that's one thing. Damage,
Listen, dude, you can move after he fires.
I'm gonna die. I'm about to get tabled because I bounced. Oh, that's so just lame. Oh, the fact that it's so all or nothing, I think, is why people hate it. You know, like it's like I would have killed that, and now instead it's just gonna hit on 2s. and then I can't do anything about it. So, and I'm just going to lose like a whole unit for nothing. The good thing is at least you can't use your auto 6 now because you've used it for a save.
Mm-hmm.
So that's at least something.
Yes.
But yeah, a falcon, dragons.
I use it for a save, but who went first this turn?
Oh yeah, so you can.
Next turn, yes.
Yeah, so again, chat, he still gets to heal 4, act on top bracket, hit on 2s, and then move all of his stuff, drop all of his things, and he gets his auto 6, and I shot him with a falcon, 2 wave serpents, dragons with exploding hits, and 2 auto hits, and a Zoorman, and warp spiders with reroll hits.
Yep.
And it still lived.
I don't know.
It's 300 points.
Votan.
Why? Why, Games Workshop?
Because Votan are great.
What are you thinking? All right. We're going to put a chainsaw into the bikes.
Yeah,
So
they're
6
probably
attacks.
dead. They're probably dead.
No, they're not. I'm going to leave one on like 2 wounds left. 3 strength 5?
Toughness 5.
Yeah, I think it's 4 to wound still. I might be strength 6 with my
Plus 1 to
beaches.
wound?
No. She doesn't get plus 1 wound, which is weird.
All right, chat.
That irks me so much.
I get to live another and fight another day. We're okay here. I go back up to 17, which isn't full bracket, but I will operate on full bracket.
I needed that to die for me to have a chance now.
You did go all in there.
Absolutely.
You went all in.
Wrecked now. I lose most of my army. All right. So Jane's are. Yeah, she is strength 6. Yeah. So 3s. These are -3, so you'll get 6s. 2 damage each. Okay, so she might kill the whole squad, 2 and 2. If you pass none, I'll kill the whole squad.
Okay, so I need what, 6s?
You need 6s. No, and then they're dead.
Yeah,
yay! That's a melee kill at least.
Yes.
But I don't get a shooting kill, which is super unfortunate. Oop. I'll sit her on the cover and behind the wall so that these dudes are here.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. All right, well, I'm as well hidden as I can be. I'm going to leave these 3 within 3 like that. And then Jane Zarg gets a token because she killed a thing. I didn't kill anything else.
I know.
She's on 3 for action and then on an objective.
On an objective. I'll give the warp spiders another one.
So on 2?
Yeah. Because I have plans. And then at the end of his turn, I can see, at the beginning of my turn, I can see this guy. So he can have 1.
Yes.
All right, I can easily see that one.
Yep, that's happened.
He can't see anything, so that's not for him, but we'll get him going next turn anyway. And we're going to use a long list to give other people things as well.
So I get 2. I get no behind enemy lines again. I do max warp ritual, so I'm on 12 for that now. Wrath of Khaine, I get 1 point.
All right, I'm going to get dudes out because I need to start capping some stuff.
And behind enemy lines. Knowing that I shouldn't have rerolled damage, I would have rerolled a hit. Will you allow me to reroll a hit?
Not now.
I have 3 CP and I would have definitely rerolled a hit, but never mind. You go up to 6.
If it was Tranquil Tuesday, 100%.
Stupid tank. Alright. That's your gotcha moment in revenge.
Yay!
From Tuesday's game. I hate void armor.
Okay. And we're going to walk 4 inches.
I believe I've scored everything.
Over there.
I got 2 for holding the middles. Because I held this one and this one.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to get 4 for primary this turn. And then I max thing. I'm a 5 for Wrath of Khaine. Behind enemy line, still nothing. And you're up to 6 command points. 26 for primary. Nothing left. Nothing for late claim just yet. Wealth. You need to hold this at the end of the game. Mm-hmm. And ancestors are watching. You are on 6 because you've killed Avengers, Banshees.
Just want to see what if there's a stratagem to do an action and do an action and shoot.
On the plus side, I didn't get a token. So it's down to me.
Well done.
Woo!
Stratagems. I just want to. I'm pretty sure that Bastion running is 1 CP, so I'll be spending that. And I just want to make sure that I can do...
If you missed the game on Tuesday, watch the...
Tim.
Yeah.
Tim! Tim fighting mid is what you want.
Watch the short that we made. Yeah, it was hilarious. It was very good.
Luck has...
Yeah, the short's literally a minute, and you'll catch everything out that you need to know in that 1 minute.
Mag Riders.
Rock and stone, baby. Yeah. Oh, that is so demoralizing. The fact that I can't even kill 1 and it's going to heal to 7 now, and then I'm just going to get absolutely destroyed. What will I have left? My 2 wave serpents and my falcon are dead, so all 3 of my tanks will die in return. Depending on where I get things out, the banshees over there are going to die.
Maybe it's a warlord
these
train.
dragons might live if he doesn't shoot them. So I should have my 3 casters, Azurman, Jane Tsar, the scorpions, and the spiders left. But I'm going to lose about maybe 800 or 900 points this turn. And there's honestly nothing I can do against it. Literally nothing. I can't reroll saves, I can't do anything, I can't make myself -1 to hit. He'll just go auto hit and just kill me. So, what do now, chat? What do? Doesn't the Forge guy get free actions? Eh? The Forge guy? As in, what do you mean free actions?
Yeah.
Oh, to do an action down here? What rule are you looking for, Neil?
I'm just looking for a shoot while doing an action. And I think it might be a warlord trait, but I'm just double checking.
Is that for the dudes in the middle?
Yeah, because if I can get them to shoot, I would like them to shoot.
Yeah,
if
well,
I can't,
you've got 6 command points.
Yeah, I know. So,
I have
might be on here.
4?
Well, I'm going to be spending a command point. You can do that now, so that
I think I should have 4.
running on full capacity.
I didn't spend the reroll.
So transportation, active
3,
reprisal,
yeah, I was on
no.
3 and I used exploding into 6s and I didn't reroll anything.
Point break fusillade, no. Personal
What are we
grudge.
doing?
I'm going to let him operate on full bracket for 1 CP.
Yep, and
Panspectral warning.
and which one are you going to get +1 to hit to?
I'll figure that out in a sec. Probably this one here.
Hammerman to come out as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and the dudes getting out as well would have had 1s to die, and if I'd killed them with the dragons, then I would have been able to shoot with the spiders into the dudes in the middle. Oh, man, why? Gosh, that hurts. Yeah. Yep.
Unless that unit makes a ranged attack or declares a charge, okay, so that's slightly different. All right, so there is a thing where I can give them a thing where they can't fail their thing, but I don't think they'll fail anyway, so we're just going to do it. All right.
They can't fail a thing on a thing.
Yeah. No, but I've already scanned that one, haven't I?
This one.
Yeah, I've scanned that, so I don't need to scan it again.
No, you've scanned those 2.
Yeah, so I'm just going to...
The only one you haven't scanned is this one down here.
Okay, so I'm going to put these guys here just so...
Just move 1 spider just out of the corner.
Yeah.
Because I realised I'm not supposed to be in the corner, I'm supposed to be slightly out.
Okay, and then this big man, do I want to get things out yet? Probably.
Yeah. And actually, I know I'm complaining a lot and I sound like a crybaby and it's not good, but that is so demoralising. So demoralising, chat. I just wanted to kill 1 of them.
How far am I from the warp spiders?
With your champion?
Yeah.
Don't forget the warp spiders move 6.
Yeah, when they get charged.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is not a great situation to get these lads out first. I'm going to keep moving them.
These are also -2 to get charged.
-2 to get, okay, good to know.
Yeah. And then Down to Meat is saying there is a warlord trait to shoot in action.
Yeah, that's it.
But you have not got it.
I don't have it. Thank you, Down to Meat. I do appreciate that. These lads are going to move a little bit. Well, they're probably going to move so that they can shoot that and then take the point so you're not on the point.
Oh, well, with Jane Tsar, she's obsec.
Oh, she's obsec.
Yeah,
no,
that's my point for this whole turn. Unless those dudes can melee me to death, which they will fight last, and you -1 attack and -1 to hit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no.
That's a bit of a pain in the butt.
Dice be dice. Maybe he'll have a whiffer as well. We can only pray.
Doors don't miss.
Ooh, doors don't miss. No.
All right.
Yeah.
Just double checking.
There's too much optimism.
Yeah. Checking one last thing.
Yeah, you do.
The fortress
No rush today. We're chilling.
The fortress right now is on 3, which means it can only move 6 inches, but it will move those 6 inches towards you.
Yep. Right. And then it will get healed.
Then it will get healed. That's correct.
But the Brock Master dude has to be.
Yeah, and I've just kind of split away from this guy.
Within 3 of it to heal it?
Within 6.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Tech Marines are 3.
Yes, I double checked at the beginning, which is why I actually to heal. I don't know to use these.
Plus 1 to hit. Yeah,
it's got to be within 3.
3 to heal.
Yeah, 3 to heal.
There you go. Okay. So Tech Marine, same as Tech Marine.
So he will advance over here.
Yeah.
Just to make it.
And my dragons.
Now you've got no more deep strike, do you?
Nope.
Oh, right, beautiful.
So and I got all my strands.
And over here.
Save. Nothing. Ugh. Don't need an advance this next turn. So reroll those. No saves. Oh god. We'll do triple hits. And a psychic? I could do wounds for memes, and then Azurman can just go and bash this tank to death with mortal wounds. That could be funny. Yeah.
And then
I think
can't move and then get out.
And not take the models. And I hope that I can just shoot it to death.
Okay. And then.
And if not, I'll charge it.
Grim Demeanor will just come out this way. All right.
All right.
Okay. So those warp spiders.
Probably
can't see the spiders, but I can see Azurman.
Yes, but this Azurman's been protected by the spiders and the tank.
Okay. So my aim this turn is largely to remove that tank.
Yep.
Remove that tank.
Yep.
Remove all of them.
Yep. I think that you can comfortably get rid of the dragons, the falcon, and both wave serpents and the banshees.
Okay.
I believe in you.
I think I can get both of those too. I don't think I can get rid of that as well.
It depends on if the big guns hit and wound.
Yeah.
Because this
but you got a 5 up.
This has no tokens.
You won't get a 5
save, yeah. This currently doesn't have any tokens. This is on 1, so it'll be on 5 or a 6 to hit will auto wound, which will get past my transhuman. That one has no tokens, so it'll be transhuman as well.
Why will it be transhuman?
Because you'll have to roll to wound. You can't auto wound me. And these two are
I can't auto wound you.
You can, but you don't have any tokens on
yeah, but that's okay.
So, that one should be transhuman. This one, no.
As long as I kill this one first, that's the one with the token, right?
Yeah.
As long as I kill that one first, I'm going to give something else a token at the end of the phase.
Yeah, which means you can't use it for long rest. But you do have Ulthar to give the 6, so you can just auto win me that way.
Okay. Oh, also, I do want to move these lads.
Yep. Beware, I do have only 3-inch heroic intervention.
Only 3
But I can heroically intervene on you if I so wish. So basically stay away.
What am I shooting?
Woohoo! Jane's art is super cool. She is super cool. Yeah. Hopefully she doesn't take her 3 wounds this turn. That'd be really glorious for me because then I can move and do all the things. Next turn, that'd be awesome.
Maybe what I want to do is come this way with them because they'll still be shooting. I can't. They're out of range.
Yeah.
So what I think is
Jane's art is basically your only target.
Yeah, but what I'm going to do. Well, I've got him.
Yeah. Can you draw a line not through the building?
Yes.
Between both of them?
So long as I go... No, I can't do it through both of them.
Yeah, so you'd have to shoot either Jane or the tank.
Or the tank.
Yeah.
I think I don't care about Jane. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come backwards.
Okay.
Like this.
Yep.
So that they can all see the tank.
Yep.
And if you want to take them, you're coming off the point, buddy.
Okay.
Right.
Fair enough.
So you'll be on more points next. So you'll score more primary.
Yep.
But with any luck, I will score.
Yeah, I think it's basically impossible for you to stop me from scoring more primary because there's definitely no way you can kill this Farseer at least.
Yeah.
Maybe this Warlock, but I don't think you can see it.
I don't think I can see that Warlock.
Moves too slow.
I'm telling you, I can't see that
Yeah,
Warlock.
so they're fine. And then Azurman and Janezar are holding my.
But what I'm hoping to do is at least cripple your army enough that
I can't fight back.
you can't fight back.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm trying to do this turn.
Makes sense.
And then just fortress these 3 points.
Yep.
All right?
Yep.
Okay, so what will I do first? So I'll give this guy the extra +1 to hit.
Yep.
And I am 3 inches away from this terrain feature.
Yep.
And I've made this guy Bastion running. I'm going to shoot with this lad first. I'm going to put the big shots into
This tank?
this tank because this guy can see all the way to him.
Yeah.
Right?
So that one's -1 to hit.
Yeah.
This one, I assume you're going to try and kill, so
Yes.
because this one's empty.
Yeah.
So I'll just make this one -1 to hit.
All right.
For a CP because I have 4, so I may as well.
Okay. So the first thing I'll do is the hit roll.
Yep.
So I'm at -1, so I'm now hitting back on 3s.
Yep.
Don't forget I get my Through in League reroll, which I keep forgetting about.
Yes, and you are auto winning on 5s because 1 token counts as 2.
Yes, that's correct. So we'll do the big... Oh, where are the little guns going to go?
Yes.
I will put all the little guns into...
Dragons?
Yeah, but I'll put the 2 damage ones... What's the toughness of that thing?
7. And
7.
transhuman.
And transhuman. So I will put the strength 7 stuff into these guys and
Yep.
strength 6 stuff into these guys.
Okay, these are T4, so you'll be winning on 3s, not 2s.
That's okay. All right, we'll go from there.
Yep.
The bolt, we'll do the auto, the
big
Magna
one?
Rail, yeah, against it first.
Yep.
So
Well, a 5 or a 6, I don't get any save.
all right. No, you don't get any save as long as they wound
I know,
you.
but you have to, if you auto hit, you auto wound. Otherwise, I'm transhuman. So you might have to roll to wound.
That's correct.
So
All right.
that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I know. But I get 1 free reroll. So
Yeah.
let's see if the hit happens first. Yes. And
2d3
auto
plus
wounds.
6.
So 2d3 plus 6.
Roll an additional
yeah.
health.
So
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 10 damage.
no 1, 2, 3.
1,
9
2,
damage.
3. Yeah, 9 damage.
So I'm on 4 left.
Okay. And then I will do the other shots into it.
Yep.
Which is, these are the 7 shots. So 6 shots go in. What? What does he say?
Do your thing.
All right.
Chainsaw's asking if you can do a psychic action like Warp Ritual after you've already maxed it, just to get a token.
Yeah, you could.
I
couldn't you?
could, maybe, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Are you asking just so that like my wallet can
I just
do
want
it?
you to see this roll so
Yeah.
that they all wound.
Yep.
And then I've got to try to wound with these. Wounding
Just
on.
so I can give myself a token
4s.
to make him -1 point at the end of the game.
So these are all -2.
So 5 ups, damage 1,
2.
damage 2. So a lot of 5 ups. I do die. Do I explode? Please don't roll a 6. Okay, and then I have 5 dudes, which is my scorpions, and 1 dies getting out.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I will do the little shots into these guys over here,
Now if I place them here, you can't see them.
which is 12 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Can I do that, or is it too far away from my hull?
You just do what you want to do.
I think it's too far, so I'm going to place them inside this building. So they cannot be seen.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
For all intents and purposes,
11,
chat,
12.
they are now in this building on the bottom floor, just here.
Okay, so we're doing the shots into those orange lads.
Okay,
All right, so
they're not -1.
hitting on 2s.
Yep. No auto wounds though.
No auto wounds. So that's a miss. And then 6 versus 4, so 3.
Yep.
These are also 2 damage,
Okay.
just so you're aware.
Cool. I'll be taking the normal dudes first though.
So
Holy heck. Why is there so many
-2.
bullets? Okay, so 3 die. Wow, that's a good roll.
Yeah. All right.
Bloop.
All right, so that thing's dead. Do you want to take it off the board?
Yes. Dead it is.
Beautiful.
I shot everything into 1 tank, didn't kill it. One of his tanks just picked me up instantly. Through -1 to hit and transhuman.
Okay.
Cool. Oh gosh.
I'm going to shoot these lads first.
Yep. Into... Oh, over here or over there?
Over here,
Yeah.
I think, because
Yep.
And then I'll probably shoot them before I shoot this.
Okay.
Um,
What's their range? 24?
I just need to make sure of something.
Well,
I did not finesse this very well. So
they're outside 24. Maybe
this
the
guy.
dude's on the corner. The Magna Rail is in. Here's the Magna Rail.
Yeah, so it's only these guys who are shooting.
Yeah,
the others are in the building, right?
Okay.
Now, because of the way I've positioned it, I actually can't give this guy a 6, I think, unless you're kind enough to let me tickle him, but you can say no.
Yeah, no, it's fine. What do you want to do?
Like, he would be...
I'll give this guy a 6.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, we'll do it like that.
Cool.
All right, so we're going to shoot with these guys first.
Yeah.
I'm going to put everything...
So just the L7 and the thing.
Yeah, that's
the other dudes might be within 24 of my wave segment. They can see through the building. So all of these dudes.
Oh, can these guys see through the building?
Yeah, but they can't see anything over there. Except for the dragons which are out of range. So they can shoot this wave serpent.
They'll shoot their little guns at the wave serpent because why not?
Yep.
And they'll shoot these other two things, and I'm just trying to get the profile right.
Are you shooting a Magna Rail and a L7 into my dragons?
No, I'm going to shoot the Magna Rail into this thing.
The Falcon?
The Falcon.
Yep.
And then I will shoot
frag missiles? Can you do that?
I will shoot basically frag missiles into those guys. Is there a leader left for these guys or not?
Yes, there is a pike left.
All right, well, we'll see how we go. We'll do the Magna Rail first.
Yep.
Hitting on, do you want to do, it'll be -1 anyway.
Yeah.
Because of that. So hitting on 4s.
Yep. No auto wound.
I will get to re-roll from Ulthar. Does not hit. Do I want to change that to a 6?
It won't auto wound, so you'll still need to wound.
Yeah. I'll just let that go. And then we'll do the number of shots into those guys. Ooh.
Hello.
5, that's good.
Hitting on 4s as well.
Hitting on 4s. 1, 2,
Trees.
3, 4. 5. So re-rolling the 1s.
Yep.
So that is 4 hits. Now we've got a wound. So wounding on 3s.
Strength 5 frags.
Yep, so 1 wound at -1.
So 4 up. He's fine.
Okay, all right. And now we'll do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots into those guys.
Into my serpent.
Yeah, so...
Also -1 from the tree.
Yeah, and we're not auto-wounding, are we?
No.
2, 4, 6...
No.
8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
Yep.
That should be right. Yep, Hunter 2, bolt pattern, yep. So hitting on 4s. Rerolling the 1s. Okay, and then wounding here on 5s, but better than nothing. 1 wound.
1 wound, you say, and he takes it.
All right.
So damage 1.
Yeah.
I assume it's at least AP 1.
All right.
Second one.
Now we're going to fire these lads.
Conversion beamers.
Yeah, conversion beamers.
Into?
That thing over there.
The tank?
Yeah.
Also -1 because it's touching that forest.
That's okay. We'll see how we... Oh, no. They ignore dents.
They ignore dents.
Yeah, so it's hitting on 3s.
But no marker, so...
No marker. I would really like this to work. Please let me spike this. I did not spike it, but I still get 4 hits.
Yeah. Transhumans, so I assume it's at least strength 7, so 4s.
I think it is strength 7.
3 damage apiece.
So Brockia, Thunderkin are 7. Yeah. So 4s again.
Yeah.
Ooh, brutal.
Ouch.
All right, well,
that was unlucky. I'm sorry for that one.
That's okay. I'm okay with how this is going.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot, obviously, exactly the same as what we did here.
Yeah.
Big into that.
So big shots into my Falcon.
Little shots into
Little shots into here, and then the little baby shots. The one.
No. The big shots and the strength 7 into them.
Oh, everything into this tank.
Yeah, the big, and then the 6s into them.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and we just hope that.
Hope and pray.
Hope and pray. Yeah, that wasn't great over there, but we'll see how we go. All right, we'll do the top cannon first. Okay. Hitting on 3s. Because I gave the +1 to this guy over there.
Okay.
Did you make yourself -1 to hit?
Not on these things, no.
Okay. So 3s with a reroll. 5.
Does not auto wound.
Auto wound, but...
So you need a 3 to wound, or 2 to wound. I assume strength 14.
14.
So 2's to wound
Two's
with a
to wound,
reroll.
with the reroll and with Uther if I really need it.
Yeah, and I've got nothing to do about it.
Oh,
Does wound, no
goes straight
saves. 2 to 3 plus 6. So 12 damage. I die, and I don't explode.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I love it. Yep. Dragons. So 3s to hit.
Not
Not
rerolling
rerolling
ones.
anything. No misses. And then toughness 4, so strength 6 are 3s.
I can reroll one of these with my my normal reroll. So we'll do
6 at
1, 2,
minus-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at -2.
-2, so 5 ups. We'll keep 1 in my hand. 5s. Oh, they're all dead. That's amazing. I was hoping that they would live, because if I tanked some wounds on the leader and rolled high enough, then I could have lived, and I could have used some hit rolls to explode and shoot tanks next turn. But you killed basically what I expected. I just thought that you'd kill that serpent as well.
I don't think I could have killed that serpent as well. If they had done their job,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Because what I might have do is, but like they just didn't do anything that turn, which was a bit disappointing. But on the plus side, I killed something with a token.
Yep.
I will eventually scan that because you're going to have to you're going to have to run away.
Yep.
Oh, also, I killed a token, so at the end of the phase, I can give something else a token. And because I can see all the way down there with this lad here, I'm
Give
going
the wave serpent a token.
give it to the wave serpent.
Yeah, cool, okay. Fair enough.
Which I think is a good thing for me.
I have no morale to be done, and it is just on to the next phase.
So you
turn
will
4.
hold more.
I will hold more. So I gain a
Yeah.
CP, and I also hold more, putting me up to 34.
Okay.
Nice.
But we are going to really be pushing this turn.
You get 2 for primary for holding the middle. You gain a CP up to 8. Oh no, you might have used one, right?
I used one for this.
So down to 7 then, amazing. Or something like that. Not that it really matters, you've got so many.
This is why I didn't bring
this
the
turn-
Gridmere as the CP farm,
This
right?
is turn 4, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, wow.
I just
okay.
didn't feel like I needed to CP farm.
And you just killed a dragon unit without a token.
Yes.
You killed a serpent with a token and a falcon without a token. So you get 2 more points for Ancestors Are Watching.
Yep.
And that's it for now, right? Yeah. So, yeah, let's do this. I have a psychic dice. I have 3 hits to my name. We shall hopefully this turn pick up this fortress. It's got 7 wounds left.
Yes.
We're going to pick up this fortress, hopefully, assuredly. If I can pick up the other fortress, huge. And I'm hopefully going to pick up these dudes and those dudes. So basically, I'm going to leave you with a crippled fortress at the best. At the best, I'll kill both. At the worst, I'll leave you with a crippled fortress. And at the very, very least, I should be killing this, and that. Don't know what to do about the guys inside, but we'll see.
Sure.
So we'll give 4 rolls to hit to the spiders
Sure.
again, and we're going to move and do some shenanigans. So let's drop the other Banshee squad.
I am trying to keep you on your toes.
Oh, yeah, mate, it's going well. I don't really know what I can do too much here. We're going to drop these, and they're going to advance.
Sure.
Because there's no point not doing that. I get a minimum of 3, which is good because I rolled a 3. Amazing. So they're going to move 11, which puts them up to about here. Don't have a charge dice, which is unfortunate. So they need they're within 8. So they need a 7.
Okay.
Okay, well I have CP for that, so it's not the worst. If I fail it, I'm going to sit on this objective. I don't think that these conversion beamer dudes can kill them all, right? Surely not. And then we'll advance Jane, and we'll just see where she can go. Because if I get a huge advance, I'll go backfield hunting. Okay, that's not good. That's really bad.
Do you want to CP reroll it?
I do have 4 CP. I might, actually. Yeah.
See?
Sod it.
I'm giving you advice.
Thank you. And, okay,
Worth
it's
it.
much better. So I'm down to 4. Down to 3. And yeah, move 4, so that's 8 plus 4 is 12. Where am I going to go? I think we're actually going to go and fight this tank. I know you've got phase cap man, ignore a phase cap man. But yeah, it's not much I I can do. I might actually go into the middle here. Because she can shoot quite a lot and then get rid of a lot of these. That'd be pretty good. No matter what I shoot from here, it's basically going to be an 8 regardless. So I can shoot them. So what I might do with this serpent is I'll just sit it here so that way I can see this land fortress. No, the back wheels don't count, so I won't be able to see the fortress if I do that. Let's sit it over... where do I want to go? Let's move it up into the middle. Move it up into here.
Okay, interesting.
Like this. Because I kind of need to start getting behind enemy lines or I'm a bit screwed. Which is why I kind of want Jane to go the other way, actually. Yeah, we'll put the serpent here and we'll hold the objective with that and we'll get Jane to go this way.
Sure.
Come on, Jane. Just going to run down this way. And I need you to do something. 9 inches away from the middle is all the way up to here. So she'll probably end up charging the tank and just being in your zone.
Can she be overwatched?
Nope, she's a banshee.
That's what I thought.
Yep. We're going to move. Oh, see, this is the problem. I could shoot laser this to death. I could laser. I think I'm just going to try and laser them to death. So the back guy will move up to about... where does he go? About here. That's the back guy. Okay, cool. So I'm going to put them all about there. And then the rest are just going to try and be within 12 of the dudes in the middle. And that way, hopefully I can shoot stuff and then jump off the terrain and be safe.
Okay.
Yep. These are on 2. This serpent is dead. So where is 12 inches? This is going to be really hard for me to reach. Oh, God. Excuse me. Coming through. Ha. So then 12 gets me about here, just on the back foot of this objective, like this. Oh, this terrain piece. So I can see all of them, and we're going to shoot them all, and then just run away, really.
Okay.
That's the plan. I need like a 4 on my battlefield.
At the end of the day, you can get tabled, but still win on points. Sacrifice yourself for your shard.
Yeah, so they are on 2. And everyone else is fine. Okay, where do I want to go with Mr. Azurman? I think Azurman's just going to play it a bit safe. And then these what are they called?
Banshees?
Scorpions.
Scorpions?
Yeah, up to here. I might just melee this one to death, honestly. I could smoot it. No, I kind of want to smoot this one to death and then shoot it with pistols and stuff. Yep, we'll shoot it to death, hopefully with a Azurman. That'd be huge, that'd be clutch. So we're going to move these up to about here. 7 puts me here, and then I'll need a ghost walk. 7 puts me here. Yeah, and then to make it to this thing, I would need, I'm within 10, so I need a 9, which would go to a 7 with ghost walk.
And but you've got to go through the dense
No, that's
terrain?
going around it. It's going around the front.
Going around like this, are you?
Yeah.
And you think
I'm within 10. I'm going around.
You're going around?
Yeah.
I will give you within 10.
Yeah, thank you. Perfect. And then this guy is going to just chill back here. We're going to actually move as far back as possible so that I can just see it. And then we're just going to basically shoot it and then get out of line of sight.
Okay.
And then on to the smites of all the smite phase. So I want to smite this tank to death, which means this warlock's going to just jump here, smoot a smoot. This lady's going to jump just here.
You know, these are closer for smite.
Yes, but I can't see with this warlock through the building because I'm on this side of it. So he will be the closest.
You can see this guy. Is it from your base or is it from your
base?
Okay.
Yeah. So,
that's fine then.
Yeah.
If it's from your pokey nose.
It's my pokey nose. And I'll do the pokey nose with this one as well.
Okay.
Both will be within 18 to smite the hell out of this tank. Something like that. I'm going to
want to be within 18.
18.
18 is from here.
Yep.
So
this one will also pokey
you have
nose
to come.
away
You have to
a
come a
little
bit closer.
Yep, I'm in. And I can't see anything over here.
Okay.
And that thing's the closest. So we're going to hopefully smoot a smoot. Just get rid of it.
Let's see if I can do anything. I don't think I can do anything against mortals, famously.
No. And I hope not. And that's all I think I have. So we're going to do Fateful Divergence. Yeah, we're gonna pay a CP to cast an additional power this turn. So we're going to go down to 2. And we're going to do all the spells. So first one is give me a CP on a 6. Yes, I'll go up to 3. Wait, why did I do that? That was silly. I just basically spend a CP to gain a CP. Ghost Walk I will then do. Cool, that's on the Scorpions.
Sure.
And then Focus Will on the other Farseer.
Nope.
No, but I got a reroll.
Nope.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then we shall do...
The smites?
This Farseer, she's going to smite. I'm going to use a dice plus a roll of a 6 is a 14. It's from my base. And I can't see that one.
Well, you can certainly see this from your...
Not from my base.
I just...
Oh, I see. Okay, hold on, let me
But then you're not going to be within 18. Like you're going to be... So you've got a choice. You can either smite this one. This one's always going to be closer.
Let's do the smite with this one. Like
okay. Again, I mean, I think you got to finesse this a little bit because this thing is definitely closer, and this is the front of it, right? So
this one will go over here.
Like you're within 15 or 16 of that, and you're just within your 17 with that. Like you've got to, unless you come out over here.
Yes.
You're not going to be able to smite this. You've got.
I'm pretty confident this one can be within not this one.
Yeah, I know that.
This one can be within 18 and not C.
I think
that's
I'm honest to goodness. I know that's what you want to do, but honest
Where's
to goodness.
Where's 18 over here? Like, oh yeah, I can easily do it.
This is 16.
18's back here. So this one will not be able to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
You've got to be within 18.
Yeah, of just my base.
You're outside of 18.
No, it's within. That one. And then this one can be outside here. I won't get both, but I'll get one.
I'll let you kind of have it.
Okay. So
I'm not convinced.
It casts.
Sure. It casts.
And then I need. This is a super smite.
Okay, into this.
Into the tank.
Okay.
Can't reroll anything. 6. Huh.
All
right. And then we shall Executioner. Fails. Wow, that was so bad. And then we're going to smite with that one into the other tank.
Sure.
It goes off.
D3.
For 1 mortal. Oh, God. Why? Why are they so hard to get through? Cool. Then we're going to shoot a bunch of stuff. So this Warlock and the Farseer are going to shoot this thing first.
Mm-hmm.
So Warlock hitting on 4s because it's dense. Okay, rerolling a hit. Okay, and then 6s. No, but I get to battle focus. 4. I'll move that one a second. And then the other lady, 2s. Oh, 3s actually, dense. And then 6s. Nothing. And battle focus. 4. Oh, God. Why? Why is everything so painful to kill? Let me move her back here. And move this one back here as well.
Sure.
Well, I don't know how I'm going to kill that thing now. We're going to shoot... let's shoot the Wave Serpent into this. And the catapults into the little unit in front. Mm-hmm. So Wave Serpent hitting on 4s. I'll roll one of them. It misses. I'll Votan it. It hits. I will try and wound that one on a 4. It wounds. Will you like to auto-save it?
On what?
This is a 5 up over here for D3 plus 3.
Onto this guy?
Yeah, you're on 6 wounds left, so I could kill you.
So do I get a save?
Yeah, it's a 5 up.
Okay, let's see how we go.
Change that one to a 0.
How much more big shots have you got?
Not many. In? Not many.
How many is not many?
I have one more coming from this Wave Serpent.
Yeah.
Which I could auto hit, but then I still need to roll a wound.
Yeah.
And then I just have pistols here and a Zoorman, and that's pretty much it.
And he's doing 2 damage a pop.
He's doing 2 damage.
I'll reduce this one to 0.
Yeah, it makes sense. So the next one, I will just roll it. It misses. Cool, and then we'll do the catapults over there. Hitting on 4, okay. And no wounds.
All right, into them?
That was into them.
Does he have does that thing have a...
It does.
Do I want to do reprisal? And the reason why I say that, yeah, I'm going to do active reprisal.
Okay, that's 2 CP for shooting it. Shoot into my serpent?
Yes, that's correct. Cool. I've got so many CP, they're going to be possibly dead from your lady next turn, right? So at least this gives them a ability to shoot.
Yep.
And the other reason I'm doing it this way is because I still have the hunter and everything. I don't know if that's allowed to shoot that because the unit's part of it, but I guess not.
The L7?
Yeah.
That is true. He is behind it. And it is obscuring to the thing, so I don't think you can.
Okay, that's fine. So I'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6.
I could have killed this
10, 12,
with Executioner if I rolled a 6 on the Super Smite.
16. All right. So hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
5. It's got a marker, doesn't it? Otherwise, it couldn't do this.
Yeah.
And
hitting on 4s because I'm -1 from the tree, and then 5s auto wound.
Yeah, but I'm 3 inches away from you, so it doesn't.
But not from the tree.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Re-rolling 1s. No, these auto
Gosh,
wound.
if it's not, then you get 1, 2, 3, 4 extra hits.
Right, so they all wound.
Votan is so scary. I don't feel relaxed. I feel like the Tuesday game was a lot more.
So
like
that's
obviously chill.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds and -1.
Yeah, this is rough. So I take 4 damage.
Yeah.
Holy heck.
Totally worth it.
So I've taken 5.
I feel like that's actually worth it.
Boop. Boop. These ladies will shoot these.
Sure.
So 4 pistols.
These guys are toughness 5. Or toughness 6. I'll just check.
Not that it matters.
Oh, do you auto wound?
No. I'm strength 4. 5s.
Toughness 5.
1 at -3.
So -2?
So -2. And they have 3 up armor?
3 up armor. So it's fine.
Yikes. All right, well, what to do? Let's fire the pistols from the scorpions into this thing.
Why not?
We'll fire the spiders first, actually, into them to try and get rid of them.
Into who?
Into the unit that just shot me.
Okay, now, actually, I probably should have done active reprisal against them.
If they live.
Yeah, if they live. The question is, what are you wounding me on?
3s.
I'm going to transhuman them.
Okay, I will also pay a CP for exploding hits of 6s.
Okay. So 2 CP for me to transhuman them?
So that squad has just paid 4 command points.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But how many command points do I have? I'm sitting on 7 or 8.
3 now.
Yeah, I'm 3 now.
Okay, so 11d6, minimum 3 because of blast.
Okay.
Okay, that's a lot of minimum 3s.
So 3, 3.
Let's change all these to a 3.
Yeah.
3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay.
Then it's almost exactly average, just a little bit over.
Yeah, so this is 10. This is 9, and this is 9, and this is 9.
You can actually organise this in 10s.
3, and an extra one. So 10, 20, 30, 40.
No, why don't you just
1.
do it like this? This is simple.
It's
that's
41.
10, and that's 10.
So 20 twice at a dice.
41. I can count
1.
too. All right, but you're only winning on 4s, no rerolls.
Yeah. So this is 10, 14, 18, 20.
Okay, I'm hoping to survive this.
Hitting on 3s.
Full rerolls?
Rerolling everything.
That's good.
Yeah.
And exploding 6s.
And exploding 6s. So
So
miss
do you
1.
want to take some?
And I get an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4
1, 2, 3,
extra
4,
dice.
5,
No,
you said?
No, because 1 missed.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I've got to take 4 dice out of this at the end for the next lot.
Sure.
Oh, actually 3 because I added dice. So 4s. And these are AP2, so it goes to AP1, and you're in cover. So you'll get
3 ups.
4 ups.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so all of those.
4 ups.
4 ups.
Maybe.
And you have ignore the first damage from Medipack as well.
Correct.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
And you ignore one, so there's
4.
6 left.
Yep.
Yeah, I need all the dice back again though.
Except
for 3.
Okay.
Thank you. And 3s again.
Taken 4. I'm going to count here.
Okay, and then when that explodes,
exactly
that
the same.
explodes, and then 1, 2, 3 more explodes.
Exactly the same as last time.
Yeah, and then 3s to win. Oh, force to transhuman. I didn't know they had a transhuman. That's going to save the whole squad.
No, maybe not. I've got to roll pretty well here. I think you missed a 4.
One more?
Yep.
Okay. And 4 ups. You've already used a mini pack. There's 6 remaining though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1 left.
1 left. Actually, the leader
has 2 wounds?
2 wounds. So I'm going to protect the leader and I'll do it like that.
Okay, so just the leader's left.
No, I'll leave the leader on 1 and 1 guy on 1. 5 wounds? That means I can...
1 is alive. You have 1 wound left. So the leader can be...
There were 6 left.
And you rolled 5 fails.
Yeah, 5 fails.
Yeah, so the leader can live on a wound.
And then another one will still be around.
Yeah, okay,
right?
cool.
Yep.
And then I'll battle focus 3. I'm going to CP that. 12.
Okay. So I'll leave the med pack guy and the leader left.
I can CP the move because matchless agility allows me to move. So I will make myself move 9 because I'm going through terrain.
Okay.
Yeah. So these spiders are going to move 9.
All right. So let's leave the leader. Where is the leader? Leader's that one. So okay, that's nice because they stay in coherency.
Going to be behind this terrain.
And we can see how we go. All right.
Okay.
I'm a little surprised they survived all that, but...
Janes are when I shoot them.
Sure.
Janes are. Here we go.
They're still transhuman.
Yeah. So hitting on 2s. Okay.
2 misses.
And then 4s. So 2 at -3.
Which becomes -2, which becomes -1.
Yes. So you have 5 ups. 2 5 ups. Okay, they're both dead.
Yeah.
Yay! Shoot and kill. Oh gosh,
well
that was
done.
painful.
Oh, I'm glad
that costs 4 command points. Jeez. All right. And then we are going to do some charges, I think.
Sure.
I have shuriken pistols here. I may as well fire. We'll fire them into that boat that I'm about to charge.
Sure.
So 3 pistols because 1 died. Reroll a hit. And then 6s. Nothing. And Azurman will fire into this thing.
Yeah,
just
sure.
for memes. 2s. Actually, it's 3s because you're -1. And then 5 6s. 1 at -4. Fails for 2 damage. So back down to 4 left. That sucks. Could have killed with a bigger smite, but never mind. All right. So charging, I'll charge Jane into that tank first.
Wait.
Ignore the Overwatch.
Where does she want to go?
10 is pretty good.
If she wants to go over this side, that's fine.
Yeah, we'll go over here because on the off chance that that the scorpions kill this thing.
I'd be shocked if they do. But okay. I mean, what's this toughness, strength on the scorpions, or are they auto wounding?
The leader's auto wounding.
Oh, I see.
So I will charge them in. They have ghost walk, so I need a 7. 7. Yes.
They're in.
They're in. I need to be 9 away from the middle as well. So they're going to go here. That's my declare. Something about here. Outside 3, and then they'll pile in here, which will be probably my first fight because everything else will fight last anyway. And you won't be able to heroic me.
Okay.
Is the plan. Yeah. So move them like here-ish.
Let's see if you can...
How many wins is it on?
15.
It's taken 1.
Yes.
From a smite or something.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Scorpions. I believe in you.
Okay, let's do it.
I'll cripple it and we'll see how we go. Cool. And you can't heal both of them. So it is what it is. And then I have a 7 in the corner with my Banshees into the Votann boys, whatever they're called. That'll do it.
Yep.
Yay. Yep. So I'm going to try and just leave 1 over here. Like this.
Okay, you've got a zoom in, you've got the boat. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see if this Land Raider survives.
Half of half of half.
Land Fortress, sorry.
Land Fortress. Yep, so these ladies like this.
Just make sure you're in 2.
Yep, half of half, 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 and then 2.
Do you want to double check 2?
Yep.
The intention was you would have a very hard time being on that point.
Yeah. I think that's a bit far actually. So I think we might have to give up 2 Banshees if I want to do it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Which is fine. I think I'm going to just leave it as 2. Okay, cool. Oh, and I've taken the wrong lady. This is the execution squad. Yeah. Good. Yay! All right, let's do it. I saw my charges. They're fighting last. This is fighting last. So I go first with the scorpions. We're going to pay a CP for exploding hits. That puts me down to 0, I'm pretty sure, because of my matchless agility. They're going to pile in here so I can get behind enemy lines. Like that. And the leader here, scorpion leader, he's going to auto hit 3 times. So that's an additional this many hits. And then he gets 4 more attacks hitting on 3s. Oh, God. And he gets a reroll. Oh, God. With
he has
that many wounds. That's it.
He auto wounds, does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
All at -2, so -1. So 3 ups. They're 2 damage a pop.
2 damage a pop?
Yeah.
And what's James' last damage? 2?
2.
All right. So I haven't...
Oh, and before you do that, hold on. I got to do my mortal wounds. On a 2 up, they take 1. Yes. And then on a 2 up, they take D3 plus 1. So 3. So 3 mortal wounds. So 1 is dead.
1 is dead.
Oh, and 1 took... No, they were fine. They passed the save.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm going to do.
Corin Scream and Nerve Shredding. Shriek.
There we go. So I haven't used my insta-save yet this turn. So
the Sergeant has a 4++. You could 50-50 it to see which one was rolled before. 50-50 your Sergeant, because he has a 4-up invuln. And down, pass, I don't know. What do you want to say? Do you want to live or no?
No, I have to do it on him, because he's taken a wound.
Yeah, but you rolled a 1 and a 4 is what they're saying.
Oh, I see.
So you're 50-50.
Okay.
Technically, he would have lived either way, right?
No, he would be dead and the medipack guy would be alive. Because he has to take the next wound.
Sure. Where was the medipack guy?
The guy right next to him. The medipack guy was here.
Oh, in the very corner? So
it's because they were in...
miles away from me to shoot him with scorpions.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to see him.
So he's alive.
Yeah.
And he's just alive on 1 wound or whatever. Okay, great. So no shooting kill. I'm not going to get a shooting kill or a melee kill. Thanks.
So I'm going to start rolling these. Is it just 3 ups?
So the leader has a 4-up invuln.
Yes, natural. I think it's a 4-up. It could be a 5-up, but I'll double check.
Well, down to meat is pretty accurate, and he says it's a 4-up.
Okay. Yeah, Thane has a 4-up involved. Thank you, Down to Meat. I did forget completely. All right, so I haven't used his auto pass. What's the saves on these? What's the minus on this?
2, so 1. So you have
1.
3-up saves.
3-up saves. So I'll just do this one by one.
Oh, just please, roll them all.
No.
If you want to auto pass one, I'll let you. Just roll all but 1. There you go, so 4 damage.
Okay, I'll just roll.
Just roll all but 1. So he takes 1, 2, 3, 4, so 8 damage.
Yeah, I'll save 1. So I'm taking...
Save the... Well, you should have rolled all but 1. So just keep the save because I can do it on Jane.
No. It's I change a fail, to a pass.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be.
Wait, didn't you do that this turn already?
No. I did.
In your turn, you auto changed to 6 to hit.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so he just takes 8 damage.
Okay, he takes 8.
Yeah.
So 8. So he's taken 9 damage total.
Yep.
All right.
And then the scorpions.
So 7
so
left.
1,
9, 16 plus 9
2.
is 7.
Do you have a red dice for me? I need 2 red dice. Thank you.
That's 1.
Thank
That's
you.
2.
Hitting on 3s, double exploding 6s.
Ooh.
Okay, the mortals don't happen anyway, so that one, this one, and this one. And they're strength 5, so it's 5's to wound, but the AP 1, so you have 2-up armor. It's a pretty good roll though. Damn.
Yeah, that was a very good roll. You got half.
Yeah.
You got over half.
So 1s.
And I got 1.
So he takes 8 damage. Down to
6.
Wait, what? 8
It's
plus
8
1
plus
is
1 is 9 plus 1 is 10. 16 minus 10.
Yeah, so 6 left.
6.
Wow. Okay, so Jane will have to try.
She could do it.
She could. Hitting on 2s.
2 misses. Winning
And
on
then
5s.
5s. No.
No, she's not going to get there.
Yeah. -3. Passes it anyway. Yikes. That's not good for me. And I will base you with the scorpions and have Janezar further away so that Janezar cannot be shot by the tank. Does that make sense?
No, if you're in combat, you can,
I'm not
do whatever.
character protected anyway.
You can do whatever. I can do whatever you want.
Well, it's not combat. If I was character protected, I wouldn't. But...
Those lads over there, lasses over there.
Yeah. So
you got the leader and 2 others.
Yeah, we'll do the leader. So hitting on 3s, I get to reroll a hit. Okay, and strength 5.
Toughness 5.
Plus 1 wound, so 3s. All at -3 for 2.
So we become -2, so 5 ups.
Yep. Okay, so 1 dies.
Are they 2 damage?
2 damage.
Okay, so 1's dead.
And then the rest. 3s. Okay, and then 4s. 2 at -4.
So becomes -3, so 6s.
Yep. So 1 takes a wound.
All right, so 1 guy dies.
Ouch.
And 1 goes on a wound.
No melee kills, no shooting kills. Yuck.
And they get to hit back and the truck gets to hit back.
Yes, these are -1 to hit. The truck is -1 attack. And if it hits the scorpions, oh, it's either way, it's hitting on 6s.
Yeah.
So whatever you want, really.
I'm just doing these guys. I'm pretty sure they only have 2 attacks each. Thunderkin, yep, 2 attacks. There's no leader in that unit either. So hitting on, are they -1 to hit?
No. Well, you're hitting on 6s. Oh, over there, they are, yes.
Yes, so that's okay. And then strength 5.
3s.
1.
Nope. 1 is removed.
Where do you want to remove it from?
Let's remove it from the chain up here somewhere.
Yes.
I'm still in combat.
Yep. And then the truck, he gets D6 attacks, I think.
D6?
D6 attacks.
Okay.
See how many we get first. 1.
1 minus 1 is 1.
Into its banshees and it misses. Right.
Okay, and then you have morale. You could auto pass.
I'm definitely auto passing over there because it's a medic.
Right. Oh, does he heal dudes back? Great. So you're down to 1 left, and then you'll go up to 2.
Yep.
That's super annoying.
Alrighty. But
Wow.
we do have to do things over here. You still have those scorpions.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. You know why? Because I didn't put anything on my back point. I should have definitely put my warlock over there. I'm playing terribly.
I can actually let them shoot in combat if I feel like it. I will get D3 guys back from the medic. I spend a CP to do so.
Oh yeah, so you're down to 1.
Okay,
1 dude, which is the Thane, I assume.
Yeah, I'll take the Thane back.
Cool. Yeah, so in my turn, I get 2 more for primary. I gain a CP now.
Maybe I don't get the Thane back.
You've gained your CP. I get 4 for behind enemy lines. I get nothing for Wrath of Cain. Wolf Ritual is maxed. We're going on to your turn 5.
My turn 5?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Primary, you are holding 1, so you get 4 up to 32.
But yeah, so I can't score any more primary, right?
No, except for holding my objective, which, by the way, I lose a primary because I was not holding mine at the end of the turn. Good one, me.
So how do I maximize getting things? Okay, at the end of your turn, I give something a token. I'll give this lad a token.
Yes, so he has a token.
And you didn't kill anything that turn.
I did kill absolutely nothing.
Oh, wow. But I do get to give things I can see a token.
Yep.
And I can see both Janezar and these lads. So I'm going to do that.
Is it only 1 though?
No, because I got a Thane and Uther.
Ah. Right. Well, can they actually see though? Uther can't see either. Where's the car?
Surely Uther, who is here, can see her.
No, man. Look.
Oh, there's an extra
door,
thing there.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you can't see
All
Jane.
right, I'll give that an extra 1.
Yep. So that's on 2. That's from
And
Carl.
Yep, and I'll give the scorpions the other
as
one. Right.
So this guy's on 2.
Now these guys are going to come out and do their job.
Actions, and that's it.
I don't think I can get rid of this blob. I don't think I need to. He's already got a token, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. The one in the middle has 2.
I think it's very hard for me to stop you from getting max primary on the final.
Well, to get max primary, I need 10 points, which is essentially hold 2 and 1 of these middle ones.
Yeah.
So pretty much impossible.
Pretty much impossible.
Yeah, impossible. Yeah. In terms of scoring, though, you will need to hold that one. You need to hold that one. You need to hold this one. That one's impossible for you to hold. This one's impossible for you to hold. So you basically have to hold.
Yeah,
the
but
middle.
then you shoot me off, and then you shoot me off it anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
Indeed.
I think that's what's going to let me down this game.
Yeah, lay claim.
Lay claim.
Because wealth, you haven't scanned your backfield.
That is true.
You need to scan these two, and you'll get a +3 if you hold this at the end of the game. So basically, you need to hold the middle, or you're screwed.
Yeah.
And one model can't hold 2 objectives, I believe. So you can't hold both lay claim and the center objective.
No, I think it's not an objective.
I think it counts.
I don't think it does.
Chat? Not that you will need to hold the middle for the objective anyway. You just
Chat,
hold
tell
lay
us
claim.
if
But
the
I don't
lay...
think one model can hold both a normal objective and a lay claim objective, can they?
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I want to say you're wrong.
Procs, and then basically you need to kill stuff with tokens, really. At the moment, I've got my Farseer and my Spiders are both going to hopefully live, which is going to be -1 point. He will hopefully live, which will be -1 point. Those Banshees don't have a token. The Serpent has a token. So, yeah. It's not looking great, to be honest. For you, I mean.
Not for me.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to follow it on secondary.
Yes, agreed. I've cried and whinged, but I'm winning the game on points. I haven't killed literally anything. I've killed all the bikes and almost a unit of Thunderkin. And almost a unit of dudes, actually. So, fair enough. The characters in your army are worth like 600 points though, aren't they?
Mm.
Yeah, and then the land fortresses are at least another 620. So you have at least 1,000 points remaining on the board. Plus the Thunderkin and the unit of dudes here. And they're 200. And the Thunderkin are like almost 200. So, they're half left, like another 300 points. Yeah. Mm. It is an objective. You've got to take 2 different ones. 2 different models. Yeah, I was correct. Mm. So you can't hold both lay claim and an objective. So I suppose declare
2 different. It's got to be 2 different models. So I do
models.
have 2 models there.
Yeah, not 2 different units.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah. Jane's first token got left behind in the building facing the camera. Did she have a token? What did she get a token from?
Did she kill the bikes?
Oh, she killed the bikes. Thank you. Yes, you are totally correct. Jane also does have a token. These guys do not have a token.
Okay, so these guys can go 4.
Nice. Very good. Okay. Glad that you guys are on it. Thank you, Down to Meet. Not sure it's a balance thing. I could see... Wait, what? I guess it's because she has all the other stuff like -1 attack and whatnot. You guys talking about... Yeah, she doesn't have +1 to wound.
Can these 2 see them now?
They are behind the wall in terms of the edge of the piece. So if you can see around the corner of the piece, you can.
Okay, no then. The answer is no. All right, well, we'll just go.
Yeah, she does not have +1 to wound, which makes her really not very killy. 6 attacks, strength 6, -3, 2, or 12 attacks, only 1 damage. She basically almost does nothing in combat. Like she's lucky to kill like 2 or 3 Marines in combat. She's basically just all utility, which is kind of sad. I know that she does her utility is really good, and what she does well. But that being said, I would prefer her to have a bit less utility and be a bit more like Drazhar, where Drazhar literally just picks any model in the whole game and just completely obliterates the heck out of it. I would prefer that.
Are you doing any fight first shenanigans or anything like that?
Jane's arm makes you fight last. So if you charge her, I will hit first.
Oh, okay.
But if you charge the smashy dude into her, there's almost nothing I can do. Like she'll hit you first, she'll do a wound, and then I'll die.
I think because she gives me points for
killing stuff with a token.
Stuff.
This also gives you points for killing stuff with a token.
Yeah, I know. So what I'm going to aim to do is kill these guys, get points. Kill this guy, get points. Kill him, possibly.
Am I within 15 of the tank?
Is he phase packed? Oh, I haven't moved the tank yet.
Yeah, but I'm saying to get out and charge.
Yeah.
You'd need to be within 15 because you deploy Holy within 3, and then you move. Oh, you move? How fast do you move?
I move 5.
5. So from the tank, I'm 17 away. Yeah, within 17. Yeah. So, and then minus a 8 essentially.
Yeah, is 9.
So it takes you to a 9-inch charge. Oh, 8-inch charge because within an inch.
Okay, so we'll do that.
So you should be more than 9 away.
Yeah, just put me at 9 away.
Yep.
We're going to try and get onto that point.
Yeah, I mean, if you
you get to stand back up on a, 4 up or
I only
something?
have 1 command point.
Okay.
So it'll be with Jane, most likely, because these guys can't kill me.
Okay.
Unless these dudes shoot me with 3 damage and then make a charge and actually deal 3 wounds to Azurman. But these are AP nothing in combat, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have 2 up armor.
We can do our shuffle over here so that we can see... Can I shoot them or not?
They are blocked by the spiders.
Okay, but I can shoot them.
You can shoot the tank.
Yeah. Unfortunately, my shooting is going to be not great here. I will move this way because I'm going to heal that.
Exactly, yeah. You can't prospect objectives in your own deployment zone, Neil.
Yes, you can only do outside.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I said at the beginning. Yeah, Karandras, yeah. Chat is saying that Karandras is the one with all the killy stuff and Jane is the one with the utility. I agree. And they have a good thing going on.
We'll move.
But I would prefer if Karandras was a little less killy, especially towards infantry and more towards everything. He has a power claw. He should be a lot better at killing tanks than he currently is. I would prefer that to go down a bit and maybe up a bit against tanks. And then Jane's Art's utility to go down a bit and then have more damage and have them be a bit more balanced evenly. Because Jane's Art's whole purpose is to ignore Overwatch and advance and charge. That's fine. She's good at what she does. Karandras is about infiltrating a point and sitting there for the whole game. He doesn't have the speed to be able to run out into the open and then kill stuff. He basically picks a corner, hides in there, and it's like, if you want to go fight that corner, I'll just kill you. All
right.
I think that he should have a little less kill towards infantry and more towards tanks. Last time I played Karandras, he attacked a Sagittor, and it took him literally 4 turns to kill it. So...
let's do some shoots.
Yeah.
Now, when I get these guys out, I'm just going to make sure the hunter is closer to that, so I can shoot it with the hunter if I want to.
Cool. Is this dude down here? I assume he's going to charge me.
Yeah, he's going to charge you. I'll do the shooting with this tank first.
Yep.
I'll do the hunter into these lads.
Yep.
And does she have an invul?
Yeah, 4 up. What is the leadership on those dudes over there in the corner?
Oh, and also I'm going to heal this guy, so he goes to full, and I'm going to have this guy operate on full bracket.
Okay, so you're down to 0 CP.
Yes, I'm down to 0 CP. We don't need CP. And then I'll have.
Not where we're going.
I'm going to have this lad. Ooh, I wonder if I have to declare it in my command phase or at the end of a movement phase.
Question for you, Neil.
Yes.
What is the leadership characteristic of a Thunderkin?
They are not great. Oh, the Thunderkin?
Thunderkin.
I think they're 7. Why? Could they run, having lost 2? They're 8, so it would be a 6.
Okay, so they can't fail.
Okay.
I was going to say if they were 7 and they failed on a 6, the other guy would run on a 1, 2, or a 3.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
No
Does she have an invul?
Yeah, 4
Okay. All right. So I will shoot that into her, the big shot into her.
Yep.
And I will shoot.
You will be auto wounding me on a 5 or a 6, but you are hitting me at -1.
Yeah.
And you're currently hitting on 3. So
no, I'm going to be hitting on 2s because of this.
Oh, this okay.
Yeah.
So 3s to hit.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then this actually, that's what I was going to look up. If it's at the beginning of the turn or the beginning of the or at the end of the movement phase. It's a command phase. So this has to be hitting on 2s and that has to be hitting. Is it within 6 or within 3? 9 inches. All right, so I can do that. We went around, but we finally got there.
So that one's hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
It's shooting everything, I assume, into the scorpions except for the big laser?
Except for the big laser, which is going into her.
Yep.
Because she won't get a save, will she?
Well, no, but I'm phase capped.
I know that.
So you just drop me to 3.
Yeah, so I'll drop you to 3. But that's okay because I've got others coming in.
Yep.
So we'll hopefully bash you to death anyway.
Yep.
So we'll just do the big shot first. Hits.
Yep. Auto wounds.
Auto wounds.
Don't get a save.
So it's
3 damage.
3 damage. Bang, done. We're throwing dice around today. All right, and now I'll do the shots into the other guys.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s as well.
You got it.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
They are -1 to hit.
Yes.
No. You're not. You're hunter. You're not.
Yes.
You're not heavy, right?
I'm not heavy.
So you're not -1. So hitting on 2s.
Okay.
2s to hit.
So 2s to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it's hunter.
And do they have a token on them? They do. So these all auto wound.
Yep.
And what toughness are they?
3. So 2s.
Yeah. So
Let me just roll all these. I assume at least AP 2.
yes.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3.
2 damage each.
4, and the leader. Even if there was 4, there's like
No,
5
I don't get to charge them anymore. It makes me sad.
Goodbye.
All right, hunter into that thing over there.
All of these dudes. Oh, this thing.
Yeah.
Into the wave serpent.
Yeah, and I'll do the 2 damage shot, the strength 7 shots into that as well.
Yep.
And then I'll do the rest into that lad.
Azul.
Yes.
Cool. So
right.
that thing's -1 to hit, and you're hitting on 3s normally, so 4s.
4s. Yep.
Auto wounding on a 4. So if you hit, you wound.
Hit.
It wounds. I don't get a save. 2d3 plus 6, and I'm dead because it's that's 4 plus
3,
6 is
6,
10.
10.
I've taken 5. So do I explode?
Be fun if you do.
Nope.
No. Yeah.
It is removed. That's fun.
And then the shots into Azuman. So there is, I think it's 6 or 9. Is he face capped?
Yep.
Cool. How many wounds does he have?
6.
All right, so I can
3
kill
are
him.
phase.
I can kill him in combat as well.
Yes.
All
if
right.
these make a charge, you can kill me in combat.
So 12 shots.
If not, you can just hold the objective.
Yeah. Oh, you could kill me back.
I could.
Okay.
Oh, you know what I got to do? After you do that.
Strands of Fate.
Whoops.
Yeah. Well, just roll it because you might choose to save yourself over there.
I can't save
Oh,
that.
you can't save that one.
Yeah, I will take saves though just for him.
Sure.
I'll take a thing. I won't need an advance. And I do want wounds actually. So I'll reroll a save and a thing. Okay, so hits are fine. Let's take a wound, a psychic, a save, and a hit. Something like that. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And these are wounding.
Yep.
What's his toughness?
4.
Doesn't matter.
T4.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you fail 1, then you've got to fail 2
Okay.
to cap out.
He does fail 2. At least AP a lot, right?
Yeah, 2.
Yeah. These are all damage 2?
Yeah.
Is that from the tank?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I don't think I have
three
anything else to shoot that I can shoot.
No, these guys can't see anything.
Yeah.
And that's it. They can shoot in combat? Beamers?
I don't have any
Beamers?
CP. So I could spend CP, but no.
Okay. Sick.
That's that. I go
Yep.
into charge phase. I'm going to charge both these lads into her.
Okay.
This guy first, who's an important one. He's definitely in.
Yep. Smash your boy.
And then the Khan, because he can do work, but doesn't get in. That's fine.
Cool.
And these guys into him.
Yep.
They're
They
in.
do make it. So they all go in.
Yeah. Put them in.
Put
I mean,
'em
they're
in.
auto wounding on 5.
And I assume you'll surround me so that I can't leave and then shoot you.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
All right. So, be nice if I kill you because then I want to consolidate.
The chances of you
So-
killing me are
but what-
infinitely low.
Yeah, I know, but I want to consolidate onto that point.
Yeah.
So I'll pile in that way.
Okay, so leave some dudes out and then pile this way.
Yeah. Because the plan
I
is
assume you have to be within 3, right? So 9 can get you to here and then pile and consolidate. I reckon you can get within 3 of it. At least have a dude here.
I'm going to try.
Yeah, I think you can do it. So with his
They're
9,
going
he
to
moves around
die.
and then piles around.
She's
like
going to
this.
die. Do you want to do the fight? This fight over here? First?
Okay,
Actually,
so-
I want him to try and charge in. It's a huge charge.
Oh, the Brockia or the Carl? Ulthar.
Uther.
Okay, he is within 10. Needs a 9. He
Got an 8.
fails.
Oh, he does. And might as well charge him.
Brockia? Yeah, I think he actually might make it. Is he within 8?
It's touch and go if he's in within 8. You can check yourself.
I can check myself before I wreck
Rig
myself.
yourself.
Yeah, I think he's in.
Okay.
All the little coggy boys
All
as
the
well.
coggy boys. So he just sits in this corner next to this
Yep.
thing. And all the coggy boys follow, and then they can actually, after consolidation, they can actually get in.
Okay, so she makes everything fight last.
Yep.
So essentially, they don't count as charging.
Yep.
Which means that you have to go with a charging unit first,
Yep.
which is this one.
Okay. So it's 20 attacks.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'll just do this twice.
Yep.
We should still be within 24 of this lad. Yep. So rerolling ones.
Yep, 4s to hit, and 5's auto wound.
Yep, so that's all auto wounds, and then I'll do.
Hitting on
that
3s.
should be 3 more.
What? Hold on.
Oh,
There was 5
yeah,
3s? 5 3s.
5. Okay.
Winning on
Too excited.
3 more.
Okay,
So that's 6 so far.
6 so far, and then I'll do 10 more. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and the leader.
Yep.
So that's.
Why do you have so many attacks?
They get 2 attacks each.
Oh, Jesus. Does the leader have a special weapon?
No, I
Okay.
haven't given him a special
So
weapon.
these auto wound,
Yeah.
and then this one
I'm
misses.
just
this
triple
one
checking
misses.
I get 2
Reroll
attacks
this,
each, and I'm
these
not
hit.
lying to you. Yeah, 2 attacks each.
Okay,
on the
reroll that one. Okay, and then roll those to wound. 4s. Okay, so that many. So that's another 8 plus 6. So 14.
Yeah, I just need to see what 3 1s or something.
3 1s. 9, 12, 14.
Do you want to auto pass any of these?
I will leave 1 aside in case I need to auto pass. So I'm going to save my CP for when Jane dies. This is not super important to me. So as long as I don't roll 3 1s in this roll. I rolled 3 1s. So I could CP it and then auto pass this last one. I don't really think it's worth it. This is a 2-up. That gets up on a 4-up. If that works, then I basically... I don't think I can take your objective because I have to come up where I stand. So, but I can fall back and then just take that, and that gives me a bunch of primary. This thing, don't really need it because I'll take that, and that for primary. You do kill something with a token, and then I could hit back and maybe kill them all with a melee kill. I think Jane's more worth it though. Oh, of course you had to roll exactly 3 1s, Azurman, to make me choose. This is a 2-up, that's a 4-up.
I think if 1, it's just a matter of how you win.
Yeah. Yeah.
So don't overthink it.
Okay, well, I like Azurman more, so we'll do Azurman. Reroll his save on a 2-up. He still dies, and I lose all my CP, and I can't stand up. Amazing.
Wow. All right.
There you go. That solves that question.
Okay.
Exactly killed him. The chances of that were infinitely low, and it still worked.
It's actually 15.8%.
Hilarious.
That's okay. Go.
Yeah, so I suppose I actually prefer to fight over there as a defending unit to get rid of them so that they don't take me off my objective. But how many attacks do they get?
They'll have 4 attacks.
Okay, hitting on 4s?
3s.
No,
Oh, that'll be
that's
4s because of your -1.
Okay, so I suppose it's fine. And then I can fall back and take the point anyway. We'll do Janezar's sweep attacks
Yeah, into
the Brock here to just get rid of all the cogs.
Okay.
Because I can't kill the other dude.
Probably not.
So I'll just kill all the cogs. Because what toughness is the Brock here?
The Brock here.
Amazing! Burn that dice. Yeah. That was my luck all
The Brock
weekend.
here is toughness 4, probably. He should be toughness 5, I reckon, but he's toughness 4.
Okay. And Jane's
And the E-cogs they're all toughness 4.
Okay, so I'm winning on 4s. Okay, all of these 2s, 4s.
Okay.
And these are all going to be -3 for 1. 4s. Okay, that many. All -3.
Might kill them all.
You do the cogs first, right? And they have invulns or no?
They don't have invulns.
So 1, 2, 3 cogs die, and then the dude who hasn't.
How much? What's the minus on this?
3.
So, but it goes to -2.
Yep.
So 6 ups.
On the cogs?
Yes.
So 3 cogs at a time.
3 cogs at a time. Well, there's
3 cogs and a dude.
there's 3 cogs and the Ironkin assistant.
Yeah, so take the cogs
So
first.
we'll do the cogs first.
Yeah. So 6s.
6s.
Okay, they're all dead.
They're all dead.
And then what save does the
Is
assistant
it the same? So it'll be 6 ups.
So 2, and he has 2 wounds?
He has 2 wounds.
Okay, so 2 6 ups.
No, how much damage each is it?
1.
Okay, 2 6 ups.
He
All
takes
right,
1,
so-
then another 6 up. So he's dead,
Yeah.
and then the rest are on the dude. He takes, I assume he has an invuln?
No, he doesn't. But we'll.
So he takes 2.
Okay.
Okay, how many is he on left?
He is on 2.
2 left. Wow. Okay. And all the cogs and everything.
All the cogs are gone.
I assume the cogs and everything don't count for morale. No. Make the dude
It
run
specifically
away.
It specifically says that.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go with my Thunderhammer dude next.
Yeah, you're probably best to go over there just to get less attack.
That's true because he doesn't get.
Yeah.
So 4 attacks. Nothing.
All miss. Woo! Mr. Warsmith, 11 months so close to the next colour badge. Woo! Let's go.
Come on.
I'm ready.
Witches.
Oh, over there.
Banshees. Witches. Banshees.
Witches. Banshees.
Which Banshees?
Leader. 3s.
Yeah.
We're rolling a hit. Okay, and then strength 5, so 4s to win, no +1. All of them at -3. Wow. 6s. Oh, 5s. So dies, because one's on 2, dies.
All right, they're dead.
Wow. Go Banshees, and I'll consolidate them.
Yeah, then they can come straight back onto the point.
That roll was for him attacking my Banshees with
me into
the
Chainsaw.
So I'll pile these over a little bit.
I get to do a reroll.
That's removed. And they get a token as well.
All right, so 4 hits. That's an auto wound.
Give me a token with a 1 on. Why? What the heck?
And the rest wounding.
There we go. 1.
No. All right, so 3 wounds.
3 onto.
Can you auto pass any of these onto Chainsaw?
Well, I have invons. Do they ignore invons?
No, I don't think there's ignoring invons. I will triple
Is this
check.
just with the?
This is the hammer bonk.
And no mortal wounds?
No mortal wounds.
Okay. So if I pass them all, I live?
Oh, by the way, I need to roll this and you take D3 mortal wounds on the chart.
On a 2-up?
If I beat your toughness.
Okay, I'm T4.
Yeah, so I just got to see if you get.
So on a 5-up. Do you have to beat it?
Let me see. If it equals or beats the highest toughness characteristic.
So it does, and then on a 5-up, all your cogs come back. Good.
Yeah.
I would have rezzed her there though, and not been re-rolling this.
Oh, that's true. Do you want to take that back? So he's still dead.
He's dead, but now I get a 4-up?
Yes.
Okay,
to try and
4-up at the end of the phase, that's my 1 CP. 4-up, she still dies.
Alright, so that
good.
It changed nothing, it just
why do you
changed
give
the
me
order.
so much hope and then rip it away from me? What the hell?
All that happens is the ECOGs
and all the cogs and stuff. Oh.
It doesn't matter. Because you get to...
Somehow you managed to kill Azurman and James in a single round.
But you're going to win this. You'll take the moral victory.
God.
No, I'll take the moral victory.
Yeah.
You'll take the actual victory.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
There you go.
Cool. So...
What was that roll, Neil? Which roll?
Don't worry, he was talking about the Thunderkin. I just answered it.
No, so the roll which I forgot about was the...
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Stop.
The mass driver accelerator.
No.
When it makes a charge move, choose one enemy unit within engagement range on beat their toughness, they take D3 models.
Yeah. Good. So you didn't even need to attack.
No.
I actually had a chance to survive there. Would I have passed both of those 4-ups? No, I would have died anyway.
Yes.
Good. I had a save dice. Good. Okay, so it's my turn. At the end of your turn, you get 2 points for primary there. And you
hold the middle. Does that help?
Killed Azurman and you killed Jane.
Yeah.
With markers each.
And the scorpions.
And the scorpions. So you get another 6 points.
Yes.
Putting you on to 14. And then
But
hopefully...
I'll remove 2 points. Oh, 3 points. Yeah. Because there's 2 tokens there and 1 token over here.
So token. Yeah. So basically, you can't kill them anymore, so you go back down.
Now I just have to hope that, I mean, I'll pick them up.
Yeah. Well, they're dead.
They're dead. You can smite.
They're definitely dead.
Let's just talk this through.
Well, it's really for me, how many points do I want to get on behind enemy lines? Because I can just hold more by going here, and then removing these with smites and shooting. But I want to try and get a melee kill. So really, I think that the Banshees are going to run into the middle. And
How far can the Banshees run?
8 plus a D6, minimum 3 plus a charge.
8, so they are 18.
It'll be pretty likely. I have advances and charges and all kinds of shit.
So they're basically 17 or 18 away.
Yep.
I don't want to even bother rolling dice because you've won. Yep. We're just doing a final point. So, right, so 18 away.
Well, here's my advance.
Yeah. So 4
and
plus...
here's my charge.
Okay, so that's easy in. So they're in.
Yep.
That's done. You don't have to worry about moving.
I think I'm just going to give up on behind enemy lines.
Okay.
And then basically the whole plan is just to smite these out of existence,
sure.
and then I'll pick them up with the spiders, and then I'll take this objective, and that'll be hold 1, 2, and more. And it'll deny all your lay claims.
Yep.
So really, we're just going to the space of spelliness. I would have done Ghost Walk. Would that have cast? Yeah. I would have done Focus Will. Would that have cast? Yes. Then I would do a smite with the Farseer.
Yep.
I'll dice that one. It does go off for 3, 4, 5, plus 6 is 11, so Super Smite. And that's 5 mortal wounds.
Yep.
And then an Executioner casts on a 5. Yep, so it's D3 mortal wounds. The leader has 2.
Yes.
So D3 mortals. So he's dead either way, and then another D3 mortals. So that's another 3, 4, 5.
They've taken
10
5.
mortals.
So they've taken 5 plus 5 more models.
10 models.
So I can leave a leader on a wound.
And then the warp spiders with however many shots they have will just pick them up. And then just down to the Banshees over here.
Yep.
So Banshees on a 2-up do a mortal wound. Yep, so 1 dies.
Yep.
And then the leader has 5 attacks, rerolling a hit.
Any saves?
Yeah, you'll get saves. 3 6s. Dead.
Did it. All right, that's
Yay!
it. Yay!
GG.
Whoa! All right.
All right, so at the end of that, I get Wrath of Cain for 4 points, putting him up to 9. No behind enemy lines. Actually, I could just advance 2 of my bikes in there. I only need the one by here. I don't need this here, and I can auto-advance these all the way over to here.
And still do the smites that you did?
Yeah, because the only smite I need is this lady.
You did Executioner as well?
It's from this lady.
Oh, okay.
So basically, I can put them all the way in here, and that'll give me 4 more points. Done. And then I can basically either string out the spiders, or even if I don't, I still hold this one, and it's the same. So I get 4 more points for behind, putting me up to 8. I max the other one, and then I'll hold the middle, and I'll hold 2 and more, so I just get 45. And that will be it. Besides painted, 84 to 61.
All right. There you go.
GG. Well, I'm glad I won. I'm not glad the way I did it. I wish that had died so badly. God damn, I hate land fortresses.
So I think,
try.
But for me, this is the first time running 2 land fortresses.
And was it worth it?
And it is, but I think you're actually correct in that I could have been much more aggressive.
So much more aggressive.
Right?
If you put everything on the line, which is what I expected you to do, my plan was to basically deep strike in, shoot 1 to death.
Yes.
Because I have 7 Bright Lancers, a Pulse Laser, and Dragons with exploding hits. And Mortal Wound it maybe. And then charge the other one with Scorpions and just cripple it as much as I can.
Yes.
Or at least charge what was in the first one with the Scorpions and kill them, and then pile into the tank. Something like that. So then I'd get a shooting kill and a melee kill, and you'd only have 1 fortress.
Sure.
But if we were going off the rolls that I did here, it would have lived. I would have killed nothing. I would have had to charge it with the Scorpions and then kill it in combat, which gave me 1 point. But then you would have hit me back so hard.
I would have had, I'll be 1 fortress down. But I don't know, this is the first time I've tried running with this. I'm still not a fan of the Thunderkin just yet.
Yeah, the Thunderkin didn't really do very much.
Yeah, I think they have to be on the board to...
In fact, did they do anything?
No,
they
did nothing.
Combat.
They did nothing.
Yeah, honestly.
So,
not great.
but they're only 140 points, I guess, with the extra one.
For four of them?
104. I would usually run them for 105 for 3.
Yep.
The main problem with this army is there's no unit you can run under 100 points.
Well,
so you can't just throw something in there and that's
the only units I have under 100 are Dire Avengers.
Yeah. But Dire Avengers are fine, and you've got 2 of them, right?
Yeah, so basically I use them as a trade to hold a point, and then the bike.
I don't have any trade units.
The bikes are kind of your trade.
Yeah, I don't want to trade with the bikes.
And I think the Berserkers are good because then you can basically, they don't move very fast, but you can throw them out. They're like 165 points, which is expensive, but they can kill anything.
So what I would do, I think, is just take out the Thunderkin and then put in the Berserkers again.
At least 1 unit.
One unit of Berserkers, then have at least 1 unit of Berserkers in a fortress and then be really aggressive with that fortress.
Yeah, I agree.
I still like having the big hammer boy. He just deals with so many problems.
I don't know.
Phase caps. He can do mortal wounds on the charge. He can do mortal wounds in combat. There's so many different ways that he just does damage out.
He is a huge deterrent
He's
to go
big
anywhere near you. I think I would have played a bit more aggressively with Phoenix Lords knowing that, because then you can't phase cap me. And he is your melee. But against anything that doesn't have a 2-up save, I mean, you saw what you did over here. With the amount of auto wounds you can pump out, who needs melee? I think that's why Gary doesn't need melee. Who cares? You get like 50 wounds through regardless. It's like, okay, you got a 3-up save. Here's 20 saves. You're still dead.
Yeah.
So...
I mean, I still like the army. I hope they play functionally similar in 10th. I don't think they will. I think they will take away judgment tokens, and I'll cry.
There is absolutely no way in hell you're going to have Ulthar giving a reroll, a hit, a wound, a damage, everything, and ignore all saves. That is absolutely going away. And if it's not, GW have lost their minds. 310 points. I know it's like, that's a lot of points. And I think that these things would be totally fine if they either couldn't do the damage spell on the big shot, or the big shot didn't ignore invons, or you couldn't buff them with like Ulthar to give the bonuses to auto pass stuff, or they didn't get void armor.
I mean, he'll be nerfed.
Something.
She will be nerfed in
Ulthar's nuts.
Yeah, Ulthar is the reason to take Thurian League, and I think
he
Thurian
literally gives you the Strands of Fate.
Yes, he does.
That's crazy.
But it's only one per turn.
Yeah, but it's so good.
Yes.
It's on everything.
But it's only so good because you have flexibility with it.
It's only so good because you have a gun that ignores invulnerable saves.
Yes, correct.
If I had a gun that was with Strands of Fate that could auto hit, auto wound, ignore all saves, and just remove something from the table... Yeah. I do have that on a Fire Prism, but you have to pay 2 CP for Link Fire.
Yes.
And it's only 3d3 damage with 1 shot. And it's only strength 16 minus 5.
DTM and Cinna both agree that 10th is going to be big shake up. I'm looking forward to it. We're going back to 5th, 6th edition style units with a HQ leader, which I think will be super interesting, especially for those of us who haven't played that way.
Are you excited for 10th?
I am excited right now for 10th. I am looking forward to seeing more heavy armor, like tanks on the battlefield. We just painted some tanks too. How convenient.
You're so welcome. Literally gave you like 4 tanks.
All these tanks.
Thanks.
But there's a reason why I haven't invested in another land fortress yet. And that's because I refuse to spend the money between now and then until I see what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Wraithseer.
Yeah, I don't know what you're on about, Cinna, with the Wraithseer. What do you mean that ignores... Are you talking about the hits and wounds thing?
Ignore involved?
No.
But I still... The problem is I never got a chance to learn this army in 9th. That makes me a little bit sad. But I felt like it was an army I liked playing.
Oh, I think Cinna might be talking about a Wraithseer joining a unit. I don't think it will, because it's a monster. It's a monster, so it probably won't. But maybe. Demon Princes, for example, don't join units.
Really?
I don't think so. They didn't used to.
They might. Maybe they can choose an 8-pound or something.
Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows?
For me, I think that I'm excited for the fact that everything's going to lose power. I'm really, like, it stresses me. Even though a lot of the time I still win, it stresses, like, it causes me visible stress to verse something like this or Stodes, and then literally commit everything to it, and then it just lives. And then I just lose the game. That's not fun. I wish that they would remove things like that. Like, if you're going to commit 2,000 points of an army to something out in the open, it has to die. It basically should be a rule. It's like, you've committed over 1,000 points.
The problem is we're going the other direction now.
Yeah.
So it's actually going to be harder to kill a land
which is why
fortress.
I'm happy for that, because I'll be harder to kill too.
That's true.
It won't be like Eldar, where at the moment you have to hide behind a wall or you die.
Yeah.
You die instant. Like, one thing, dead. Talon Master, dead instantly. So it'll be good to have a bit more resilience.
DTM, I think the land fortresses are going to be 14.
Yeah, they're going to be tough.
They'll be 14 toughness.
What I'm not keen for, though, I actually am really not too keen to see the game change as much as it is. I actually prefer characters the way they are now. I prefer Psychic the way it is now, with all the fact that I can choose all the different spells. I just wish that they would get rid of some of the more useless spells.
Yes.
Like, I feel as though,
You can go down to
especially,
3.
if I was designing the book, I would make each spell a bit more powerful or a bit weaker and spend more time developing the book
So like you
than
can,
just
you can predict
culling everything.
You can predict what will happen is that you'll be able to add like a elf psyker to a unit, and that unit will get full reroll of wounds.
Exactly. But I don't like that as much, because then it makes them a bigger target. I like having my Farseers and stuff run around, have the speed and utility to be able to do that. And I think that makes the game really interesting right now. I don't like the fact that they're going to change the characters and stuff like that. I honestly, if it was me, I would be going into 9.5. I'd leave the game exactly the way it is, but I would remove like most of the stratagems. So I'd remove like half of them, or make the ones that are useless actually more usable, and then up the CP.
The things I would do, which I think they're doing correctly. Oh my God, the coffee just failed to kick. The coffee's just worn off. Yeah. All right. So I think the things that they're doing right are reducing the amount of powers, reducing the amount of stratagems, reducing the amount of weapon profiles. I think the weapon profile thing is particularly good. Yeah. Right? Power weapon. Yep. Fine. Small arms. Fine. Bolter. Fine. Happy with all of that. Yep. And they're moving away from WYSIWYG as well. Right? They no longer care what your bolter looks like. It's a bloody bolter. Yeah, just choose what it is.
Exactly.
Great. Perfect. Love that. I think I agree with you that I'm not used to attaching units to an HQ.
It's going to be weird.
It's going to be strange.
Yeah.
Because I didn't actually play a lot in 4th, 5th.
I did. And there was many a time where you would scatter, because you had to roll scatter dice on Deep Strike, either off the board or onto a piece of terrain, and your unit of 5 Terminators, who were 200 points, with your Terminator Librarian, who's another 180 points, together, would roll a 1 and instantly all die. Yeah.
But they're not going to do any feel-bad moments like that, right?
Yeah, I hope not.
No, they absolutely won't. I haven't played an edition where tanks truly mattered. There was a brief period where Iron Hands kind of had it with the Ironstone.
I'm so excited for. You're the Dreadnought guy.
Yeah.
I'm the tank and transport
it's going to be great.
It's going to be huge for me. I'm sick of Dreadnoughts. I'm sick of Terminators.
Dreadnoughts will be better, 100%. Dreadnoughts don't matter right now.
Yeah.
I want to run a Leviathan Dreadnought with no CP to run it, and just gets to chonk around the battlefield. Yep. I want my chonks, boys. Give me my chonks.
It'll be interesting to see what powerful units become weak and then what weak units become powerful. Yeah. Like every army in the game is basically going to completely shift. And to be honest, I think that there's a few units that have been really bad for a long time that I'm keen to see come back. Like Shadow Spectres for one. My favorite aspect, I can't run them in the game because they're 26 points for a T3 1 wound model. So when they come back, hell yeah, I'm going to be running Shadow Spectres again.
The other thing I think oh my God, that coffee, please. I think the other thing is that we will definitely have more Swiss Army knife style play, where list building is going to be, right, I need a tool to deal with heavy armor, I need a tool to deal with infantry, I need a tool to deal with OBSEC, right? And so list building,
and it won't feel as bad for losing one of them as well, because the enemy should have to commit a lot to be able to kill him, because resilience will be up.
So I'm looking forward to that. List building is going to be a little bit more creative than it is right now. Like you're not going to ever see 120 warriors. Yeah. Or 240 termagons.
No, that you might see. That actually might be a thing. And the other thing I wish that they hadn't gone down this route is the detachment abilities. I think detachments for a long time, like they want you to try and play the game the right way, having like a bit of this and a bit of that, not spamming one thing. They're going about it the correct way now by making your army better to play that way than spamming one unit, which is fantastic, instead of just forcing you down that route with detachments. But I wish that they had kept things like the flavor, like Votan again.
Dylan says, "Why not, Neil? I need slightly more information than that on the lag, Dylan. Why? Oh no, maybe he's asking why not Neil?
Why not Neil?
Hey.
We always have Neil. No, but I wish that they'd kept stuff like that, because then you could really hammer down the lore as well and make it a bit more flavorful. Like Then why not just have a Yand and Wraith host?
I
where
mean,
all your Yand and stuff is battle line.
8th did a really frustrating job where they homogenized Space Marines. And it took ages until 9th when suddenly you started seeing, you know, a bit more on Dark
everything has so
Angels,
much
a bit
flavour
more
now.
on
And they're going to cull it
Black
all
Templars.
back.
Yeah. 5th, I heard the criticism
Yeah.
of 5th was that it was too stock standard.
Yeah.
Nothing felt flavorful.
Exactly, and I'm scared for that because I have played a fair bit of something like Underworlds. And Underworlds, it's obviously like a lot smaller of a game. It's like from, you know, 30 to 40 minutes per round, whatever, like per game. And it can be even quicker depending on what goes down. But the problem with it, I find, is that it gets really boring. Like, there's often nothing you can do in terms of tactics. Everyone knows the best tactic.
Yeah.
And then you just all do the same thing and whoever rolls better wins. And if 40k becomes like that, I'll be really sad to see it go because at the moment it's a game of luck and a lot of skill. There's a lot of skill that you can put into this game and I like the fact it goes for 3 hours. I don't want it to go down to like 40 minutes a game.
It's why I lose.
It's boring.
You need skill. Oh.
It'd be boring, you know, a 40-minute game, it'd be like, here, I'm going to set up all my stuff. And then it's like, oh, my turn is move, shoot, done. That's my whole thing.
I would like to see how well Combat Patrol is balanced, actually.
Yeah. See how that goes. Yeah, so anyway, I'm apprehensive is a good word I would say about it. I'm
excited.
I'm keen to see the armies change, but I'm not so keen on the actual rules that they've gone down so far.
I don't know.
I like this better.
But
I haven't seen it yet, so who knows?
This will be my first big rules change.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, the type of GW games I played as a young lad were things like Space Crusade and Space Hulk. Wasn't so much tabletop.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So this is probably my first real, all right,
here we go.
Up in the air.
This is, I think, my third. But coming into 8th edition and 9th edition have been roughly the same.
Yes,
so
I think that's very
7th to 8th
similar.
was really weird. But yeah, you know that at the beginning of 8th, there was car park. Like it was a parking lot of tanks.
Yeah. But
Tanks
I think
were everywhere. The go-to list was like a Dark Angel list where you could sit Azrael in the middle and Azrael affected tanks and he gave all your tanks a 4-up invuln. And you had like 7 Razorbacks because there was no rule of 3 and they all had assault cannons. So it was literally just a blob of tanks that just went and that was it.
Yeah.
It was kind of boring. That's how they started though, and then they've developed such a nice game. So if they remove it all, I don't want to...
Well, I think right now the game design team in there is smart enough to recognize the bits that are working. So they're keeping rule of 3. I think the Arts of Omen Detachment, the way that came together at the end was really neat and clean. And I like it a lot. I think they maybe went too hard on reducing CP. They could have gone down to 9 or something like that.
I mean, you know me.
I know you want 20.
Other way.
You want 20.
Yeah.
But if they're also reducing the number of strats
now
and they're
it's fine
embedding,
because they're going down to 6 strats.
Okay, right?
But I don't know. If they go down to 6 strats and most of the strats are in your army,
you'll have 6 army strats and another 12 universal strats.
Yeah, and the reason why I don't like this already is because I've been playing a lot of demons. And if you play demons... No, I'm just saying it's a good example. I think that's why they were doing. That's what they were testing it, right? Because if you play a mono faction of demons like Khorne...
Well, what is it? World Bearers? Word Bearers that just came out? Which one was the
World Eaters?
World Eaters.
Yeah.
So that's the style
the
of codex they're going to have.
But in demons, if you play a mono faction, you get literally 5 stratagems. Like Khorne gets 5, and most of them are not applicable. So like. If they make it 6 strats, it better be 6 strats that you actually use. Because if it's strats that are like, oh, you know, you can't fall back from specifically a Beast of Nurgle on a 4. When am I going to use that? Like, it's like once a game every 3 games, and it's a 50-50 roll.
So, another hot take. I think the most unbalanced thing currently in competitive 40k is secondaries.
Agreed.
Right? The single most skewy thing is secondaries.
Agreed.
Some armies, I'm going to get 45 points.
Votann kick ass.
On the combat.
The secondaries are not particularly amazing.
Are very
My
mediocre.
army is similar. They took away one of our good secondaries, and Wrath of Khaine this game got me, what, 9?
And you
didn't score me
you're
above
almost
10
in a
all
scoring.
tournament.
Yeah. I scored 9 for Ancestors Are Watching.
Ancestors Are Watching, I think, is really good. 2 points a kill,
Yeah.
and it's just -1. If you're careful about where you put your tokens and stuff, and you're playing an army that doesn't hide everything away.
I think it's okay, but the problem be that if it was only 2 per kill, that would be amazing. But unfortunately, like I just couldn't get to 3, right? You can just run away with
Lay claim is terrible.
Lay claim is really bad.
That's awful. And then the wealth one is good.
The wealth one's okay.
If you had done this one as well, that would be
3, 6, 9.
And then if you held the middle, it would have been 12.
Yeah. Anyway.
You know, if you'd rolled high enough over there, you would have committed a lot to that side.
Yes, exactly.
So
anyway,
I think that instead of doing lay claim, which got you a big fat 0,
I
anything else would have been better.
Yeah.
Grind would have been better.
Yeah, and we talked about that.
We did, because I ended up killing absolutely nothing.
Yeah. I think this army I'd be much happy about taking grind. Also, if you're using the Suga regulates, where you've got the extra point of toughness,
the regulates,
or if you're running Ymir, where your land fortresses now have a 4-up invul.
Yeah, well, you don't need a 4-up invul because you get a 5-up save against -4.
Yeah, I know, but 4-up invul is also because then all your berserks go from having a 6-up
to a 4-up?
To a 3-up invul, a 5-up invul.
Yeah.
Which is better.
I think personally, the Surta Irregulates dudes, they're the best. But honestly, this faction is only better slightly just because of Ulthar.
Rena,
yeah. If Uthar could be taken in Surta, it would be easily the best.
Oh, yeah.
Number 1 by miles, by a country mile.
Or
he brings
Ymir.
this whole faction up by
If you
loads.
could put her in Ymir as well, getting the 4 or 6 extra range.
Crazy amount of damage.
And all the involves, that would be really, really good.
All right, let's do some wrap up. We'll chat about stuff. What did we miss? Oh God, it's been a long game today, hey.
I think you're right, Dylan, that my problem with Votan has been secondaries. Also, I'm a very weak secondary player. So that's something I'm trying to get better at. And I'm really hoping that if they do decide that factions will get secondaries, that there's one only per faction and that they think really hard about standardizing the power level of that and the consistency of that. Otherwise, maybe they'll attach secondaries to detachments. So this detachment is trying to score this secondary. Because I could see a Phobos detachment in Space Marines trying to engage on all fronts or behind enemy lines. That would be really thematic.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And maybe you'd have to take it. Like that would be really interesting as well. You want this power level, you have to take this secondary, right? That would be very interesting.
I just think that they're not going to, from what I've seen from the detachments, they're not going to have that many rules. Because I originally wanted them to have like Votan, 6 strats, unique to Votan only.
I would love that.
And then like all of the clans and tomb worlds and stuff have 6 unique ones, but that's 6 stratagems per sub-faction, per army. So you'd be like 36 strats.
Yeah.
It's still a lot of text.
Yeah.
So the reason why they've only done 6 is to cut back on that. And that means I think that they're not going to have anything like a secondary that is unique to individual detachments.
Yep.
It'll be 1 secondary probably per army, which is why I'm a bit nervous about this upcoming edition. Because I think I'm naturally more of like a competitive player and I go to tournaments and stuff. But therefore, I know all the rules.
Yeah.
I know like a good 80 to 90% of the game now, and if it all changes and a more casual player can know 80% of the rules, then there's less that I can learn and therefore use in all of my games. Like I'll have less options for me. Which is why I think I'm not a fan.
Dylan is correct, and I've said this to Jack quite often. His big strength is scoring, especially in secondaries. That's what he is best at.
Thank you.
In competitive play. His assessment on re-rollings and percentage chances.
Yeah.
He likes to complain that we, as in myself and Evil Jack, criticize him about some of the chances he takes. Sometimes, for instance, the other day, it pays off, right? When you manage to overwatch my captain.
I'm not an averages person. I know the averages.
He knows the averages, but he likes to...
don't care.
He likes to swing.
I'm the king of swing. And then I complain about it when it doesn't work.
But I'm an Most of my gaming life has been in Magic the Gathering, where you learn a lot of percentages, chances, and I think my better strength is that I'm much better at being able to tell when I'm going to kill something.
Yeah.
And
I believe in stuff.
He believes. I don't
believe so much. Because the reason why I believe is because of the huge swing on points it can award me, right? Like it might be like a 1 in 10 that I live, but on the 1, I get like 16 points. So like when things like your Colts blob charges across into my Scorpions and leaves 1 on 1 wound. If that one guy lives on a wound and then passes morale, whoa, you better believe I'm hitting back. But obviously the chances are so low, so they just get wiped.
Yeah.
So it just never works out.
I mean, the other day you were spending a CP to re-roll an 11-inch charge. I would never, ever do that.
Woody did that against me in a casual game recently with us Custodes. It literally swung the game 20 points and he won.
Casual, like super casual, and even Tranquil Tuesday.
Yeah, but it's
that's
like
100%.
But if you
do it.
But it's like if you have the CP and it will cause a huge swing on the game.
Maybe
go for it, because you're not losing out anything. That's I think, not to toot my own horn.
He's tooting.
I'm tooting away. But given a smaller amount of units that don't do as much, like given limited resources, I have a decent idea of where I can spend them to the best ability to maximize every point I can.
Yes.
So if I get hit hard, I'll still score decently well.
Yeah. Whereas I'm still learning that.
Yeah.
And Tranquil Tuesday.
But
let's be frank, I just don't care.
I do try and game the system quite a lot. Like I really push the limits.
Yeah.
It's like, if I could make a 11-inch charge and then swing around and then pile in and I take this point. And I think to a less competitive player that can come across as like really cheatsy doodle. Like I'm not cheating. I'm not breaking the rules of the game, but it is shady. Like it's a shifty maneuver to be able to get that much stuff out of one unit. And then, I think a lot of the top players, like top 5%, pull a lot of that. And a lot of the time, they're either definitely cheating or misconstrued as a cheater, or vice versa, whatever. But that's honestly what a lot of the players do, because if you're coming up against someone with an identical army as you, and they roll identical to you, the person who's going to win is the person who's using more sneaky tactics to maximize all their points.
I guess it depends on what you mean by sneaky tactics, right?
Well,
I mean, I don't think trying to, and I think that let me put it like this: I think if you're declaring what your intention is, there's nothing sneaky about that. If you're saying my intention is I'm going to be hiding behind this wall and you won't be able to shoot me, right? That's like it's what you should be doing. Like you've got a very movement-based army right now. Movement is what wins in 40k. That's part of Votann's downside, is that their movement is limited, which is what makes the bikes good. But the bikes can be flimsy. If I could, I'd run 5 blobs of 5 and just go like that, right? Then run around. But I don't think there's anything sneaky about pop out, shoot, come back, and declaring, look, my intent is I'm hiding behind here.
Yeah.
I think the bad feelings are when someone's like, no, they're just pushing an extra inch one direction, or they're pushing an extra inch in another direction. We're on camera. Whatever we do.
Really cheat. And I've been called out on it before as well, by trying to move something like an inch too far. And then trying to make a charge with that, and it makes it by an inch, and then it's like, I've technically cheated because I pushed it, and it's like in my head I'm like, I'm so close, and I just really want to do it, but obviously I'm pushing it too far, and that extra inch actually does make a huge difference. So you have to be really careful. On
a 6-sided dice game, it does. Those percentages matter.
And honestly, in 10th edition, I'm keen to see a lot of these intentions things go away and just have it be a bit more clear from the get-go. Because now, playing an army like this, I have to be extremely careful. Like, plan everything to a T and make sure all my intentions are clear, because if I don't say something that is fully clear, like the shape of a building or where my dudes are placed in that building, then you'd be like, okay, well now I can see them, and I just completely obliterate 250 points and then I lose. So, and that is such a feels bad, because it's like, okay, well I didn't technically declare it, but I should be protected, and in my mind I am, and in their mind, No.
Yeah. I think declaring intent is incredibly important.
Yeah. To see that go away a bit more.
Wow. One of the things I am very happy about is the stratagems having a clear, you can use this on this, when this happens, and this is the effect.
Especially...
They needed to rewrite every single one of those.
Especially if it's going to be on the app and you get access to things like that for free.
Oh, man.
Because then it could be like, oh, I'm using this unit, and you pick on that unit and then have each of the secondaries you can use in each phase. That would be very handy.
Cinna, you are correct that fun and competitive players, there is a big divide, and that someone who is chasing the meta and practicing competitive will generally crush someone who isn't.
I mean, that's saying that you are, I think, more of a casual player, but you've come a long way in...
I'm trying my best.
Kicking my ass.
I generally... For Tranquil Tuesday, we confer beforehand to make sure that the lists are at least relatively balanced.
Yes.
So that we're not bringing you content where he just rolls me every week.
Yeah. Well, not yet. I definitely can't roll you every week.
No, not every week.
There are games that don't go my way. But, I'm not going to play something like that is ultra meta.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not playing something ultra meta, because then it'd just be boring.
Anyway.
So, other than that, I will say one more thing as well, which is tomorrow. If you've watched all the way through, we love you a lot.
Oh my goodness.
You are fantastic. Tomorrow we were going to be having our big 5,000 points aside stream.
What's
Jimmy has the little C.
Okay.
Not the big C.
The big C.
Which I said last time. That's wrong. He has the little C, which you said last time was...
Chlamydia.
That's correct. So he won't be here. So he won't be here. So all of these things, all of this information is still the same. We're just moving it to next week on Sunday the 30th. So I'm sorry. There's nothing really that we can do about it. It's just the way that it is. I was really keen for it, but it's not happening this week. Jack, do you think we will see a Wraith Knight soon? Absolutely, especially from me. I mean, if 10th edition comes around, Wraith Knights are good. I got 3 of them.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be coming back. And him.
Woo!
That thing has needed to drop 750 points all edition long. It's 1,500 points, literally twice the amount it's actually worth. So if that comes back, hell yeah. Neil puts together some strong lists. I think Neil gets unlucky on scoring the secondaries.
I'm bad at it. Let me just say that. That's one thing I need to prove. And I know it's the weakest part of my game is currently scoring. I'm always a little bit scared. Yeah, that's my thing.
90% of the time I beat Neil is because I hand him into his zone and he gets so terrified to jump out.
Yeah. So that's one of the things I'm going to try to do in the future is build a bit more aggressive lists that I think can weather a turn 1 storm. And we'll see how we go.
Even then, you need some redundancy in deploying stuff. Like if it was me, I would have definitely put everything in this forest because it's all -1 to hit from my whole army, even dragons. And then I would have had all 3 of my characters in the middle and then just got everything out on that point. And I would have had the bikes over there to go and score that.
Yeah, maybe.
And I would have had probably the bikes deploy right on the line. And then if you go first, literally zoom them all the way over. Like I would have zoomed a bike into this building and then try and scene as much as I can. And then basically just do that one first and then hope the rest lives. And if I would have gone first, basically I would have deep struck the dragons here to shoot this tank and then had the scorpions here to charge in. And if I got really lucky, I would have blown up the tank here and then charged everything inside of it. And this would have been a dead pile. And you would have still had a tank here that can then move up to here. You can shoot my falcon with my dragons and the scorpions would all die in the next turn. And suddenly I traded basically scorpions, dragons, falcon for a land fortress and a unit of dudes. Yeah. And you still have a land fortress. Yeah. And ultimately, I think I lose more points than you do there. So that was my game plan for a good outcome. So, and even then, I probably would have not killed it.
So I think, I just need to get a little more aggressive.
Yeah.
Hit the secondaries more. I don't think I think it's going to be a while before you see me on Spicy Saturday.
Yeah.
But I'll see you on Tuesday.
We are endeavouring to get a team of 4 that rotates 1 a month onto our Saturday games, which should be Jordan and Lewis. and Mark all making comebacks. None of those three are particularly competitive players. Lewis probably the most so, and he doesn't particularly have a good time against me most of the time. So you're looking good, and then we're going to hopefully get another person on. Woody is busy on a Saturday, which honestly I'm thankful for because he'd just come on and kick my ass every time.
Maybe you need a little of that.
Maybe I do. Have you ever thought of doing an army swap?
Oh.
I have actually done that in the past with Sean, and it was, I think, one of our most viewed games ever. The problem with that is that we look everything up. Firstly, we look everything up. Secondly, I think I would learn quite a bit faster. Sorry, no offense, Neil. And if we swapped, Neil would be like, what do I do? And then I would be like, I know what I'm doing because I know the funny rules thing, of the other army.
So two things. One, the other day I was trying to explain to a group of Warhammer buddies that my problem with transitioning to 10th is there's only so many rule sets I can have in my head at one time. Yeah. And I have to core dump 9, right? And then somehow fill that up with 10. That's going to be very, very hard. But one thing I would like to do, and I keep trying to needle Jack into it, is just a cheat stream. Yeah. Right? Where we both build an army. Yeah. And then we just try and cheat the hell of our way through the playing. Yeah. And every time there'll be some sort of penalty for chat seeing a cheat. Oh, right? Is chat finding it? Chat could find it.
If chat finds it, I'm screwed. But if it's just you and me.
No, if chat can find it or we can see it, right?
Well, we'd have to play on a day where Down to Meat is just not watching. Otherwise, we're both screwed.
Because I would love that. And it's also very informative. As I mentioned with Magic, the easiest way to learn about how opponents cheat is to see it in action. Yeah. And it's everything from list building cheats, right?
Just going to move this guy 6 inches?
Yeah, I'm just moving it 6 inches.
No one caught it.
Or I'm moving him 6 inches. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to move him that far. Instead, I'm going to advance him.
Yeah,
right?
Actually, you know what? I feel like I'm not going to move that far, so I'll go here, but I'll move back, and then I'll move again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then you go, all right, so that's 2 hits.
I just think it would get ridiculous, and to the point where as well, not only do I think I know more about the other person's army most of the time, but I'm really tooting my own horn here, which I don't like doing, but Neil, your day job is very different to my day job, and my day job revolves a lot around doing stuff like this and having like a straight face when I'm doing something stupid, or vice versa. Being very good at bluffing and things like that.
My wife says I can't lie. So anyway,
I think I'd be a pretty decent liar, which means it would not go well.
We've done a 20 CP game. That was a lot of fun.
20 CP games.
DDM says he's down to the cheating if it's a drinking game.
The Jack's famous 20 CP game. We can't do that on YouTube.
Oh, can't you?
No.
What if couldn't we just
a
little
like it's apple juice?
Like there's
also
like 20 shot glasses lined up.
2 things probably very disappointing about me is that firstly I'm celiac, so I can't have things like beers anyway, and secondly I don't drink.
Well, I'll just drink then.
Party pooper. Yeah. Then we've done the infamous 20 CP game. And honestly,
we're up for it again.
It was like one of my favorite games that we've ever played. Legitimately, I would absolutely play a 20 CP game again. Just as a final last hurrah for
for 9th.
Yeah.
Look, how about that?
It's hilarious.
Whatever the last game for 9th is, we'll do a 30 CP game.
30
CP game.
Okay, 20 CP you might run out. 30 CP is just infinite.
Yeah, infinite CP game.
Oh God. Okay, well you might as well just make it infinite CP.
The same rules.
Though. How about this, right? Okay. We do an infinite CP game, but it's 1 strat per game.
Yeah.
All of the strats you use are once.
And you can't use it, and you've still got the unit time blocked. So you can only spend 1 strat on a unit per phase.
So you have to go through the whole book being like, what do I use? Starhawk missile? I don't know. Shoot some random weird strat that you've never used. That could be fun.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
30 CP would be great for Nids and Orcs. Yeah, see, it really swings some armies. But not if you're using 1 strat per unit per phase and 1 strat per game.
Every game.
All your strats.
All the strats are 1 page.
I think that'd be hilarious.
That's going to be fun.
Okay.
All right.
Chat, if you have any final comments, leave them now. We'll try and get to them. Otherwise, if you've watched all the way through, we love you so much.
Thank you.
Subscribe because it's free. Like the video. It really does help. And if you haven't left a comment yet, leave a comment on the video. Go do that. Tell us what you want to see next, what you want us to do before the end of 9th edition, 3 Wraith Knights, etc., etc. That would be cool. And of course, go check out Dice Arcade. Additional 3%, become a member with us, make all your money back in one purchase. You guys know the drill, etc., etc.
All right.
If you want to support us, 40K trivia. Could also do teams. You two on the same team. Trivia questions to determine who gets to spend the shared CP pool. The other problem with that is that it would get really noisy in this room.
Yeah, as we argue.
And we'd need more mics. But yeah, it'd just be a lot of arguing.
Okay.
And then we barely find enough people to get someone on a Saturday, let alone 4 people.
All right.
People are busy. Yeah. But yeah, great stream. Thank you guys.
Thank you, everyone.
We will see you on Tuesday.
Oh my goodness.
What do you want to play on Tuesday?
I have no idea. Just building this alone was like, oh my god.
Do you want to play something like, do you want to do the 30 CP stream then?
No, we'll leave that to the last.
Or do you want to play something really weird that neither of us know how to play?
We'll do weird.
Okay, because...
you were going to do Crons again, weren't you?
Dylan, I think, is wanting to see some Necrons, so I could play Crons, you could play Crons.
Do you want me to... I don't know if I've got quite enough time, but we could get the monolith up and running.
Ooh.
You have to find the plastic that you lost for it.
Okay. I don't know what that is. Yeah, so we might be able to do Necrons. I think that'd be cool, and then...
I don't know.
Is that me or you?
No, that would be you.
Oh, me?
I have no idea how to play Necrons.
Okay, me playing Necrons, you playing...
Something.
Okay, do you want to try something new? The Knights haven't been out in a long time.
Yeah, we could do Necrons versus Knights.
Necrons
robot on robot
Knights.
action.
It'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, someone actually dropped a list in YouTube comment on Knights.
Yes, we shall do that.
We'll do that.
Necrons versus Knights.
Let's see how we go.
Monolith, says Sinner. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
We'll try and get it out of the cupboard and finally paint it.
You got some painting to do.
I've just got the monolith, don't I?
It's a big model.
I'm not going to do much work. I can tell you.
Bye.
Bye.